Hello friends, welcome to today's 3-hour cleaning marathon. I am not looking the best today. I know I'm not feeling good either, so I decided to share with you this really motivational cleaning marathon. Whatever task you have, whether it's your messy bedroom you need to tackle, a mountain of laundry that needs to be done, whatever it is, let's go together and get cleaning, organizing, decluttering. The great part about this is because it's a 3-hour marathon, you don't have to stop to change the video or pause it if you need to change to something else. So this makes it so much easier for you to focus on the tasks you need to, and then it's like we're hanging out, it's not as boring, and we can just chat together while we clean. Let's go. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has a kitchen that looks like this.
May you always find your way to higher ground.
If you have toddlers,
may you always keep
you understand
your
my
head
frustration.
held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond.
Hello friends, today I am sharing with you my daily cleaning routine as a busy stay-at-home mom. Grab your laundry, your dish towel, whatever needs to be done, and let's tackle that daily cleaning together.
It's a spark, it's like you know me in the depths of my heart.
Time to fold the laundry! Now today's video is my genuine daily cleaning routine. I do this every single day, multiple times a day, cleaning the kitchen, the living room. This gets cleaned multiple times a day. And in the footage, I'm only showing you, for example, me cleaning the kitchen once. But when I went to edit the actual footage, it was over an hour and 30 minutes of cleaning footage that I had to cut down. That means every day I am cleaning about an hour and a half, if not more, and that's a little ridiculous. So I think something's going to need to change in my cleaning routine. I know I could leave the mess, but my partner and I are really obsessive about things being clean and tidy, even though we have kids. So when we go to bed, it needs to be clean, and that is why I do it. So I'm sure most people would just kind of leave the living room for the next day because we all know it will be chaos again in the morning. But I genuinely cannot sleep knowing that there is a mess out there. It is a really annoying obsession of mine, but I do need to keep it tidy. So yes, apparently I spend about an hour and 30 minutes every single day cleaning my house. Not all in one go. Of course, it's like 15 minutes here and there throughout the day. But for those who comment that my house is always clean, that is why, because I am cleaning constantly throughout the day, never stopping, and it was just kind of a shocker to see it all timed out and the timestamps of my editing there.
You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me.
This is the chaos in my toddler's room. This is a daily thing. I recently actually decluttered about 80% of her toys a couple weeks ago, so it was a lot worse before. You can actually see the floor now, but I do need to tidy this up. So I have to put away the laundry, tidy up. You can hear her yelling in the background. I'm going to do this, and then it will be messy all over again. But this way, when she goes to bed at night, I know she's not going to be tripping over things, and I'm not going to be stepping on this carrot when I put her to bed. So let's get cleaning.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's with the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Lead and follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Lead and follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? I dream that if I can hold you close, you can be my antidote. Let me run away with you tonight. Let us leave the world behind.
My baby just had a bath, which means my bathroom is pure chaos. Not only that, kids are yelling in the background, sorry, but my tub has been neglected for a little bit. I know it looks really gross, but it's because of the purple shampoo. It leaves like those rings. So yes, I have cleaned this within the past 2 weeks, but it gets pretty nasty. We have like the baby bath in there, and this is the best part, y'all. If you have toddlers, you understand my frustration. Originally it was like all, clearly she did this and then she rewrapped it because it was all like a huge thing, all like essentially it just looked like this on there, and then it unraveled again. I've just been like slowly ripping it off from down here because toilet paper is expensive and your girl's not about to buy some more because my toddler keeps unraveling it. But that is what I have to deal with today. I've cleaned the bathroom this weekend, so like I did the toilet and everything, but the tub corners definitely need to be done, and then just tidying up all of this. So let's get started. Whenever I clean the bathroom, I always love to start with just a fresh window being open. It's a little chilly out, so I won't do it for too long, but just get a little bit of fresh air going in here.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think.
I do have my daily cleaning, which is like wiping the counters and things like that. But each day I like to have one task that's more of a deep clean. That way I don't really need to allocate all this time to do huge deep cleans if I can, because last week on Monday, for example, I cleaned the toilet and the counter, and then on Tuesday I cleaned the oven. So today I am doing the shower and the bathtub, and this way it just saves me a lot of time overall if I'm doing one short and small task every day rather than compiling it all into 1 or 2 days for the entire house. This mama does not have time for that with the kids.
Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and
Now that the corners of the bath are clean and then the things that we actually use are back up there, I am going to clean this bath mat. So I have tried to tackle the bath mat mess. If you don't know, my partner works in construction and I have kids, so it gets dirty and grimy very easily because my husband comes home with, like, he literally works underground in the dirt and mud all day long. I've tried clear ones, I've tried the fabric ones, I've tried black ones, and no matter what I do, it always shows the dirt, which I mean I should clean it anyways, but I just mean it always looks dirty and it's kind of like stained that way. Today I'm going to clean it and scrub it because as you can see there is some dirt under there and just construction working stuff and kids, and it gets dirty. So we're going to get some Dawn power wash spray, probably like dish soap essentially, and that is my favorite thing to clean pretty much anything with, but the tub especially because so I have used some power wash spray. I've done some real increased elbow grease. That kind of rhymed. I showed the drain because all the water going down there was brown. It was really gross, but it did a pretty good job. I let it soak for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Mom, why was the water brown?
Because it's dirty. There is still a little bit of gunk around the edges, which I could try a little harder to get it off. I could also try this scrubbing bubble stuff. I've never tried it on here, but we'll see. But my little one's awake from her nap and I'm gonna go have a coffee, and then I need to clean the kitchen too before hubby gets home and start on dinner. So all of that to say, for now, this will do. The tub and shower is actually clean, and then the mat is pretty clean from what it was right before. So I'm pleased with that. Bathroom is pretty much done. Like I said, the tub, the mat looks pretty good in there. I know the lighting's a little crazy. This is just like a quick daily clean. My toddler's toilet paper mess is just going to stay there for now because it works. So this is as aesthetically pleasing as I could get it. Don't you all wish you had a toddler to beautify your bathroom with this beautiful toilet paper? You know how some people do like the spa toilet paper trick? Well, I have the toddler toilet paper trick, and I think it's a lot better. So there is a lot of chaos going on in the kitchen today. It's a huge mess. And then I was feeding my baby and she got a hold of the bowl. I cleaned part of it up already, but she like hit the bowl and it went everywhere. So I need to mop the floor because there's sweet potato. I was pumping breast milk, and whoever said don't cry over spilt milk clearly never breastfed, because I spilt my pumped milk, which was a lot of work, and now the counter is all sticky and just needs to be cleaned from the breast milk spill of 2021. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has a kitchen that looks like this. Thankfully I have that beautiful bad boy to fill up and turn on. I feel like I'm going to start with filling this up because it'll look a lot less intimidating. I always love to start off with the biggest kind of visual difference. So for example, in the bedroom, I will make the bed first. Or here, I will put away all of the dishes in the dishwasher that need to go in there. And then it's a lot less intimidating to tackle.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us, 'cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, this summer night, this summer night. Oh yeah, this summer night, this summer night.
The living room isn't too crazy, but there definitely is some stuff out of place. And now that we have a little crawler going on, we need to make sure we're cleaning up. Watch, I'm gonna give her these and they're gonna be on the floor in about 2 minutes here, but that's okay. This goes in the other rooms. is pretty much clean. I do need to do the dishes, and then I also need to vacuum the front entrance, which I'll show you in a minute, but I think for now I'm going to leave the dishes until later and just turn the dishwasher on, so at least that's getting done. It's all about productivity. Nice, but also like obviously tedious to empty it and refill it. I don't know, when you have kids, it's kind of handy. I work in finance and banking, and I always say have your money work for you. Your house can clean itself. It's kind of the same theory where let it clean itself for you. So we're going to turn this lovely thing on, and I'll see you once I am either doing the dishes or vacuuming in the next clip. Take it away, dishwasher. As I mentioned, my partner works in construction, so we have mud on the floor, and it's just like a muddy chaos. There's like little patches of mud there that I want to clean up and just get it a little tidier than it is. Hi, I'm Shea. Thanks for joining me today in my motivating clean along with me. The purpose of these videos is for you to get the things done that you need to be done, whether it's doing the dishes, folding some laundry, whatever it is you need to do, let's do it together during this next 15 to 20 minutes of this video. Today is part 2 of my move-in clean for my temporary rental property that we are staying at until we can find a place to buy. Thankfully, we were able to get the keys 2 weeks before we moved in. There was a lot of cleaning to do and packing with 2 kids, so I had to come day by day and just do a little bit at a time. First, I need to set up the baby's toys. That way I can keep her distracted long enough for me to get some things cleaned. I still needed a lot of help with the kids because it's a lot to be by yourself with a 5-month-old and a 4-year-old and try to keep them distracted long enough to clean. I did buy this little activity center off of Marketplace last night for $60. It was the best $60 I have spent, but it needed a good clean and sanitize, so I wanted to try out this new spray that I have. It's actually like a high chair spray or whatever, but it works for this. It's supposed to be like a no chemical, baby safe cleaning thing, so I really wanted to try it out. Now, I also tried to wash these toys in the sink, which you'll see in a moment here, and honestly, the stuff was just so gunked on there that I had to leave it to soak. But first, before I do anything, I'm going to need to scrub this sink. It was pretty gross when I moved in here, like there was stuff still in the sink and like food in the sink and everything, and people hadn't lived there for months, so I'm sure you can imagine what I had to deal with. Anyways, so I decided first to go in with some dish soap and really scrub it out. I really scrubbed down these sinks with this old dish sponge that I had. Don't worry, I threw it out after, but oh my goodness, this sink needed a good scrub. After that, I went in with some disinfecting spray as well and did a good scrub with that just to make sure it's super clean before I put the toys in there to soak. So if you don't know, we recently sold our house, and unfortunately it didn't line up to sell and then buy within the same time frame just because of the crazy market, the pandemic, everything going on. It's just a little hectic and it was getting really stressful. A lot of things happened, and unfortunately some things weren't told to us that should have been, so we weren't given all the information, and when we went to put in an offer on the property we wanted, it did not work out for us because of these things. Now, I'm not going to get into it in this video, but long story short, we had to quickly find a place to stay temporarily until we're able to find something that we love and want to put an offer on that gets accepted, because this market's crazy. There are multiple offers going on each property, and they're going like hundreds of thousands of dollars over asking price, which is crazy, and we honestly don't have the budget to keep up with something like that right now. For now, it is what it is, and we have a safe place and a beautiful home to be staying at in the meantime, so I really wanted to make this space our own, even though we don't actually own it, if that makes sense. It is really weird going from owning a property to renting it, and I don't know, it's just like a weird feeling. I've owned for the past 6 years, so it's been a hard adjustment for me, to be honest with you, not being able to put screws in the walls and put up the things that I want to do, but I'm still trying to make it my home, if that makes sense, for us in the meantime. Deciding to come to this house alone with both my kids every day and try to move things into this house from my car was just a silly thing of me to think I could do. So I look a little ridiculous carrying all this stuff in by myself, but I had to do what I could with what I had, and it is what it is. So I look a little crazy, but I am carrying in these boxes while holding my baby in the car seat and my toddler chasing behind. This is also the common area here that was pretty dirty and messy. It's a shared laundry space and also our entryway. So I wanted to kind of do something nice, but also just make it look more presentable for us when we walk in and guests. So I decided to vacuum up all of the cobwebs and all of the dirt that was all over the floor on the first day that we went in, just because it was a mess and it didn't look that great coming in. And I just wanted it to, like I said, be our space and a comfortable and safe space, I guess, and I just feel a lot better with it being clean. So I decided to do a good vacuum, and I just thought this was so satisfying to watch. In these videos, I realize I am wearing my shoes in the house, and no, I don't normally do that. I know in some countries and some cultures it's super common to be doing that, especially where my family's from. A lot of them wear their shoes in the house, but for me, I personally don't normally do that. It's just this house and the floors were so messy that I had to keep my shoes on until I got a good mop done. So in the rooms that were clean and obviously on the carpet, I'm not going to be wearing my shoes, but on the ones that were yet to be like mopped and scrubbed, I was wearing my shoes just because I did not know what was on those floors. This home has so many storage spaces. It is so nice. I really appreciate it. As a family of 4, we actually have a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, we are minimalists and we still have a lot of stuff. Like, I don't like to keep things out in the open. I'm one of those people that like to have it really organized in its storage area. But between seasonal gear from our very hot summers and super cold winters where we live, construction worker gear for my husband, all my craft supplies, and the equipment I need to create the content that you're currently watching. It's a lot. And though everything does serve a purpose to me and we use it on the daily. So I found at the very back of the closet behind a bunch of stuff, there was like a bar, so I popped that in. And then I also found a shelf that fit. So this is going to be a great shoe closet. I do like to keep my videos between 10 to 20 minutes long at max, and there is actually a reason for that. For you, the viewer, I try to make these videos so that you can clean along with me if there's something that's bugging you, needing to get done, and you've kind of been putting it off and procrastinating. I know I do this all the time, and after I'm done it, I realize, wow, that only took me like 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do that task, and it's actually not that intimidating after the fact. So the point of these videos when I do clean along with me is 15 minutes out of your day that you can take along with me. We can get it done, and at the end of the video, you're probably going to feel so much better. If not by the end of the video, when you go to bed at night, you're going to think, wow, I finally got that task done. It literally only took me 10 to 15 minutes. And that's the point of this. This is kind of to distract you, but also to motivate you, and super satisfying to see the cleaning happening. I really love watching these types of videos while I'm doing things, whether that be cooking, cleaning, laundry, whatever I'm doing. I am watching these videos to keep me going and motivate me, especially as a stay-at-home mom. Like, the motivation sometimes isn't quite there, and I love that cleaning along with me is something we can do together. Let me know in the comments down below, what is something that has been on your mind that you need to get done? Is it organizing your junk drawer, the closet? 10 to 15 minutes out of our day to get it done. If you don't get that task done by the end of it and you decide, hey, I've spent the past 15 minutes doing this, cool, take a break for a few days. Leave it. At least you've started to tackle that task, and it's a lot less intimidating that way. I get comments sometimes of people saying like, wow, you do so much, I can't do all of that, and you know, it's crazy how much you get done and all those things. And I'm going to be honest with you, obviously I'm not going to show in real time because this is over many hours. In fact, these clips are over multiple days. I know I'm wearing the same outfit, don't judge me. We were moving, and even if we weren't moving, I kind of just wear the same outfit all the time. Yeah, I'm a little weird. Anywho, I just like the clothes that I like, and that is what it is. So all of that to say, even though the clips look like, hey, yeah, she's just been cleaning all of this, I guarantee you I stopped multiple times during these clips to get a snack for the kids, or pick up one of the kids that are crying, feed the baby, change a diaper. You know, it's never just cleaning uninterrupted for me, especially with both the kids. I have the kids with me all the time. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so it's a lot, you know, trying to get things done. And like I said, it's easier for me to just tackle 10 to 15 minutes at a time. So my thing that I do is each morning when I wake up, I give myself one task that I have to do for the day, whether that is laundry. And by laundry, I mean put in one load of laundry from wash all the way to fold and put away. The full entire thing, put all away and everything, so we have clean clothes for the week. And that will be my one task I need to get done, my one priority. Yeah, I could do the dishes, empty the dishwasher, all of those things, but the number one thing I need to get done is the laundry for that day, for example. And while I'm bathing my toddler, who's 4, she's in the bathroom and I'm in there with her, and I'm able to like clean the mirror, wipe down the bathroom, and multitask at the same time. So she's getting clean in the bath and playing a little bit while I'm cleaning the bathroom. This way she's distracted and in a space that I can watch her and not wreaking havoc on the rest of the house. And I'm also able to get the bathroom clean. Not only do I need to multitask sometimes to get things done, but like I said, I need to really prioritize things every day and just give myself one small task that's about 10 to 15 minutes that I know I can handle, and that's all I'm going to make myself do. I'm not going to feel disappointed if I don't get everything done in the day, because at least I got that one thing done. And that's what keeps me motivated and keeps me going, is knowing that if I just give myself one thing to do, that's awesome. I can get it done. It's not too much. And great, if I'm able to do 10 more things that day, that's wonderful. That's just a bonus. But if I'm only able to do the laundry, that's amazing too. I'm able to get that task done. So if you are feeling overwhelmed with things that need to be done, or every day you're doing the cooking, the cleaning, the babies, everything, why not try that method where you're just giving yourself one main task? Obviously, you're feeding the kids, you're doing other things keeping you busy, maybe you're going to work. But if you just give yourself one thing to do that day that you absolutely have to do, it's so much less intimidating. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes the one thing that I need to do is take time for myself. Like right now, edit this video, do a voiceover, take a bath, whatever it is. Have my stuff going here, and then my like pajamas and then underwear and socks are going to be here. Up top we just have stuff that, like my work clothes are up there, cloth diapers, and then this is an empty box so I can put things up there. And I'm going to put another empty box because this is a temporary home. We are hoping to move within the next, few months to a year. We are hoping to move within the next few months to a year, so this is kind of the easiest way to do things, keep things we're not going to use. And this is my baby's section, as she does share a room with us for now. So that's where we're going to put all of her stuff, and then there as well. And this is going to be my husband's, like, underwear, socks. His hats are probably going to end up going up here, his pants, and his stuff. We also have a very large dresser. I don't know if we're going to end up putting it in here or not, but we could put it in here. And then we'll probably put the laundry baskets, 2 of them at the bottom. My baby is stuck. Let me help her. Well, hi. I did buy these shelf liners from the dollar shop, and I just wanted to line the fridge and all of our shelving. That way when we move out, it's a lot easier to clean and just remove. You're more likely to get your damage deposit back, and any spills or anything will not just go absolutely everywhere. It should just stay on the little shelf liner, and it just makes it a lot easier overall for me. I have 2 kids and a husband, so as you know, things get pretty messy around here. These fridge liners have been so nice because I've already spilled blueberries the first week and a couple other things like soy sauce, and it has caught it all. It's just super easy to wipe it down and nothing gets on the actual fridge. I also did reorganize some of the fridge shelves, and then on the door of the fridge there that you could see where the sauces are, I ended up popping those off and I put them into the dishwasher just to give them a really good clean at the first.
If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It's true. Baby, how I need the loving of you.
These shelves were so dirty, and I knew the only thing that would get rid of it is some Mr. Clean magic erasers. These things are literally magic. Like, I don't know how they work so well, but they do. In the old house, I had a countertop that I thought was a certain color, and when I used the magic eraser, it became white. I was shocked. I always thought the counters were like an off gray or like kind of like a deep cream, but no, they were white and just dirty for 6 years. The baby is currently napping. It's a little noisy in here. I did turn on the dishwasher with some baking soda, vinegar, and a little bit of dish soap to try to like sanitize it a little bit and clean it before I throw stuff in. Right now I'm taking out any of the stuff that is not ours, so like ice cube trays, this broken fridge thing going on. Since the kids are in the house right now and one's sleeping, I can't really go to my car to get the stuff, so I have to wait. But once that is done, then I'm able to go get the stuff and finish. For now, I'm kind of stuck just waiting, and there's nothing really to do because the kids are napping, so I'm just kind of waiting because everything I need to do is in my car. Everything here is unpacked. So I also need to sanitize the heck out of the tub, but I forgot to bring like the bleach stuff for it, and I can't really do it with the kids here anyways. I have to do it like right before we leave, so I'll need to bring that tomorrow. I also want to get, if you have a stove like this that doesn't have the burners but has like the flat top, how do you clean it? Okay, I hear like the TikTok pink stuff with like a little scraper, so I think I'm gonna get that, but let me know if you have any tips on that one. That is going to be it for my clean along with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you feel motivated and a little bit satisfied from that cleaning motivation and just seeing everything get scrubbed and deep cleaned. If you haven't checked out part 1 of my move and clean, that one is my absolute favorite video that I've done so far. Hello beautiful people of the world, my name is Shea. Welcome to today's video. I love making these motivating and satisfying clean with me's, and the reason I make them 10 to 15 minutes is so that you can take that time to clean along with me. If there's a task that is overwhelming you in your head, you're putting it off, maybe it's the laundry, the dishes, whatever it is, schedule this 15 minutes in this video and let's get that task done together. It's like we're hanging out, we're doing the annoying things together, you know, it's not as lonely. We're not gonna let this thing stress us another day. Grab that laundry, let's get folding, let's get wiping down whatever needs to be cleaned. Here we go. This is our new rental property that we are going to be living at temporarily, and it is a hot mess. The stuff that was left behind is absolutely ridiculous. I haven't rented in like 6 or 7 years at this point, but oh my goodness, I cannot. Like, the stuff I had to clean up was ridiculous. You'll see some of it here, and some of it I didn't even film. It was so gross. But all of that to say, I'm starting off in the kitchen, and there was a nice little mess of stuff. You know, under the sink always gets a little bit dirty, especially when it's white cupboards. I threw out all of the things that were under here, the fly swatter, the plunger, some weird scrubby thing. Like, I don't need those things. I will gladly buy my own. In fact, they even left like the toilet bowl brush scrubber, which you'll see in a minute, and it was stuck in the little pot. That is how gross it was. Their plunger, like, no, I bought my own, thank you very much. I do not need to use your toilet bowl plunger and all of those things. Anywho, here I'm just wiping out the kitchen, and this is where I really started. I honestly didn't know where to start at first because there was so much mess. It was absolutely disgusting. I was contemplating just hiring someone to come in and actually do it for me, but at the same time we're trying to save money for the house that we're looking to buy, so we ended up just getting me to do it, and I just came every single day for pretty much the whole week to clean this house and get it organized. There are even some spider webs up in there that I had to wipe up. Sorry, Spidey. The amount of spiders I found in this house, hundreds of spiders. I would say about 70 of them were dead, but there were a lot of spiders going on, and I don't kill spiders per se, but I, you know, don't really want them in the spaces that I'm in, if that makes sense. And the little bugs that were all in here, it was really nasty. Like, they did tell us it was going to be cleaned, but unfortunately that was not the case. So I did have to spend the day, instead of moving stuff in, cleaning the house. And yeah, I censored a little bit because I don't think you want to see the things that I had to deal with in there, honestly. The tub was nasty, like the drain was so gross. So I decided to start with the toilet first and the bathroom first in general. After starting with the kitchen, I decided, no, I have to stop and jump back over to the bathroom because that is the space that my family is going to be using when we are going back and forth. And when we're here, my child needs to go to the bathroom, we need to use the bathroom. So this is the space I needed to sanitize and clean first. Yes, get rid of those nasty plungers and toilet brushes. We don't need your stuff, thank you. I bought my own from IKEA for like $2. I did have to clean my toilet bowl a couple times. I went in the first time to just clean it, and then a couple more times because I'm crazy and I wanted to make sure it was extra sanitized and cleaned. Like I said, it was just super nasty and it put me off to the point where I just needed to absolutely sanitize everything. You know at the top of the toilet bowl where the little holes are and the water comes out? So it gets dirty, and it's not necessarily because of you using the washroom, it's actually the water and everything like that. So it gets really like brown stuff and black stuff on it. Like I said, it's not from using the washroom, it's just from not cleaning the top of it and the water coming through it and just sitting there. So I did have to scrub really hard, and I added some Dawn Power Wash Spray, which is my holy grail item, my game-changing cleaning hack. And it's like $5, it's amazing. Anyways, I put that on there and I left it on for a little bit, so I'm just going to clean up the counter while I can. The amount of stains on this counter, there were a lot of blood stains on it that I couldn't get off, which was just really gross, I'm sorry. But there were also other stains that I was able to scrub off, like the paint. Clearly the people that sold this house before we moved in actually just did like a super quick paint to list, and it was so quick that they didn't put anything down because there were splatters of paint everywhere on all the hardware, the countertops, literally everywhere in the house. So I'm trying to scrub off the paint and just get those little stains of the white and the blue off any surface that I possibly can. After I've wiped it down, I really wanted to go in with a little bit of a disinfecting spray and make sure I clean that up, get rid of any streaks. Here I just did a quick wipe down of the cupboards, and I'm actually going to be adding some little liners that I buy at the dollar store just to make it easier when we move out. And then I went back in to clean up that Dawn Power Wash Spray that I left. It did a pretty good job, but there was still some stuff left on there. I think it will take a couple more times of me really cleaning this toilet as we go. But obviously I'm going to be cleaning the toilet on like a weekly basis when we're living there, so it's fine. It's good for now. It's pretty sanitized, and I actually did go back in one more time to give it a clean. Here I'm trying a Clorox wipe to see if I can get any more of that stuff off, but I definitely had to go in at least one more time to really scrub down the bowl. Don't worry, I'm changing the wipes in between takes. I know it looks like I'm just like using the same wipe for all of these things, but I promise you I am changing them. I'm saving time for you, and I'm actually cutting it out in the editing process. So yes, I am changing the cloth, don't worry. I did end up just leaving this toilet bowl cleaner in there for a little bit, and then I also put it on my brush, which is my brand new brush. I don't know, I guess it's a toilet brush, so who really cares? Now it's time to clean up all these little flies and bugs. Oh, so gross. I am wearing these gloves for pretty much the whole video because it is so nasty in this house. Like I said, I did not want to touch any of the stuff. Like, no thank you, I'm sorry. You house cleaners out there like that actually do this for a job, you are amazing. Touching other people's just like black, ugh, I couldn't do it. You are the real MVP. And I didn't notice there was a razor here at first, and I was like, oh my goodness, thank goodness I was wearing gloves. I mean, it could still cut me anyways, but I had to get rid of that because why was there a razor there? I don't know, maybe from like their shaver. I don't know what was going on, but there was a razor, had to clean that up. Anyways, on to the rest of the bugs. Oh, but it did look a lot better after. I think it was just really putting me off because there were so many bugs and spiders in this house, and I was just not a fan of it. Where we live, there isn't really that many like spiders and bugs. I know some places in the States, they have like cockroaches and stuff like that. We don't have that here. Where I live in this part of Canada, there's not really that many bugs. There's not even really that many mosquitoes here, whereas some parts of Canada have a lot of them. To be honest with you, it's just mainly like small spiders, harmless spiders, and like wood bugs, those little roly-poly ones that you see. and ants. Like, that's pretty much it that comes in your house. So these little flies were a little bit annoying, but thankfully the little spider in the corner that you'll see in a few minutes had a nice little snack until I came. I really do appreciate how these windows open so easily, and they also have bug screens. So I don't know how all these bugs got in there if they had a bug screen. Clearly, I guess it's not really that great, but I did appreciate having that because I haven't had any bug screens for a while, and I always get flies and wasps coming in my house when I like to leave the doors open and the windows open. So I'm really excited for that. That way I can get some fresh air without all of these wasps and flies coming in and flying all over the place. Like I said, I wanted to really sanitize the bathroom first, so I went in with a mop, like the whole 9 yards in this bathroom, and I kind of did this multiple times. In the meantime, my toddler spilled her Fruit Loops absolutely everywhere after I cleaned, so it kind of worked out. I had the mop right here, just decided to quickly mop up that mess. We don't want any ants coming in here because this is a ground floor, kind of like a basement suite, and I just don't want ants coming down in here. I have that in my house now, and it is really not enjoyable living and having ants in your house. Like, I know they're harmless, but it's just kind of gross and annoying having ants everywhere, and with kids, with food dropping on the ground so easily, it's just blech. Now I'm setting up the things that I brought to the house. So the plunger, I know who really cares about a plunger, but it is new, and I just wanted to kind of show me setting everything up. So we have my new little carpet. It's kind of handy. I didn't know the color of the bathroom, but it works. The carpet is almost like a knockoff marble kind of theme going on. And the bathroom has a lot of tans and blues and whites, so I kind of played with that, and later on you will see in the next video I actually did decorate the bathroom a little nicer than it is now, moved things around, and kind of played off of the theme of like a natural spa oasis going on. So I put plants in there and a bunch of tan things, and it's just super cute now. So you'll definitely see that in a video coming up soon, but for now it was more so about cleaning and just putting away the things that I had, the hand towel, anything we would need in the meantime while we are here cleaning and unpacking. I have mentioned this before, but we are moving in 2 weeks. So I have 2 weeks to clean this all out, actually 12 days, which is a lot, but not at the same time, because we thought we would just have to do a quick wipe down, you know, like a quick sanitize of everything, and then we'd be able to move the stuff in, and unfortunately that was not the case. So I did put some Dawn Power Wash spray into the drain of the bath to try to get it to like clean out, and I was just gonna leave it there. I ended up leaving it there like all night, and it did get some stuff off, but I definitely had to go back tomorrow and scrub it to get it as tidy as I could. Now I'm moving on to the kitchen now that the bathroom is nice and clean, so I'm just wiping down all of the counters. The counters were clean, but you never know, like they are brown, and so they could be pretty dirty, and with the state of the rest of the house, I was not going to take the chance. Now, life with kids, my daughter got very fussy and she would not sleep in her playpen, so I had to put her in the car seat and kind of almost like rock her with me just moving around. That's how she falls asleep. So that's what I'm doing here. I did have to put her down because let me tell you, just cleaning while holding a 20-pound baby and car seat on you is just difficult as it is. Like even just walking with that thing is hard, so cleaning and bending around, it's a lot. But she was getting super fussy, so I did have to take a little bit of a break. Now I'm coming back, I have her down there. She's still not asleep, but at least she's more calm. So I'm able to wipe down everything without holding her this time around, a little bit easier. She did end up falling asleep, but every time I've been there this week, I haven't been able to put her into the playpen because she will not stay in there. Like I physically can put her in there, but she will not stay in there. She will just cry and freak out, and I have to take her out. But her car seat is like her safe and happy place. I did make sure to wipe down all of the appliances, and like I said, it is going to be in multiple parts of these videos because honestly it was so much work and it took multiple days. I've already been there for the whole of last week. This was filmed a week ago, so I'm doing the voiceover now, and I've gone there every single week to clean. So it's finally almost clean and sanitized. Can you imagine the mess if I had to go there every single day this week and spend like 8 or 9 hours cleaning, and it's still not clean, and it's a tiny basement suite, okay? Like, I think there's a problem. No, it's fine. I'm happy that I'm able to clean it, you know, kind of like my house, and either way I would be sanitizing it, so it is what it is. This is actually our large walk-in closet, and I think it's really cool. I've never had a walk-in closet, and I don't actually have that much clothing either, neither does my partner, but we do enjoy having the big space in here, and my daughter does share a room with us, my little one, my 4-month-old, so we have her clothes in here too. Here we don't have much so far, but later on in the week I did unpack a lot of stuff and bring most of her stuff over. So the nice thing is I've also been able to unpack a couple of boxes as I go. I do have a hatchback Mazda Protege. It's like a small car, so I can fit what I can in the trunk and the hatchback, but that's it. The kids' car seats are in the middle, so I can't really fit that many boxes, maybe like 3 boxes each trip. So I've been slowly unpacking as well once I just need a break from cleaning. I really went in and mopped all of the floors with really boiling hot water and soap and cleaner to make sure that it was clean, because like I said, spiders were absolutely everywhere and just like dirt and stuff. I know I'll need to mop again after we move with the big truck, the U-Haul, but I just wanted to do it beforehand as well so that I didn't have to wear shoes in the house anymore. I didn't mop this room, so I'm still wearing my shoes, but later on in the week I was able to go bare feet in my socks, which was a lot nicer. This is my daughter's room, and I wanted to start unpacking her stuff. So this is a box that I brought today of her stuff. It's more her winter clothing, and I just wanted to set that up so that I can keep using this small Rubbermaid container to fill things with, because it's so much easier to use those when you move instead of cardboard boxes. It doesn't break, you can close the lid, and it's much easier to lift. It's just a lot sturdier. I am a big fan, but I only have one of them. So I wanted to unpack it, and I've just been moving things back and forth in it and unpacking it every day. That way I can keep on reusing it. Our new place is by no means close to our old place, so it is a decent drive with the kids every day to come and do this, and I always dread the drive back. So the drive there is fine. The little one naps. My eldest normally goes on her iPad or whatever to distract her, but on the way home, first of all, there's traffic, because everyone's coming home from work, and there's pretty much only 2 ways to go, which are both just the busy ways. The kids are just done from being in the car before in the morning and sitting around all day, kind of waiting for mom to finish cleaning. So it is a long and dreadful drive home every single time. I cannot wait to actually just not have to drive home and be home instead, you know what I mean? All to say, I know it's only for 2 weeks, so it's fine. It's just a lot of work. So today I ended up just not even going, and that week on Wednesday I didn't even go because it was just a lot of work to go back and forth. That's going to be it for part 1 of this video. Stay tuned for part 2 coming soon. Hello friends, welcome to my deep clean my entire house with me. I love doing a fall deep clean to just have a great start off for the season. Though today is a deep cleaning motivation video for you, you can tackle whatever task you need. Laundry, dishes, maybe you just want to hang out and relax. Whatever it is, feel free to do that along with me today while I deep clean my home. Please do not be fooled. I do not do these deep cleans constantly. This is a very special occasion. I wanted to get some deep cleaning done because we recently moved to this new beautiful home a few months ago, and I haven't done this deep cleaning since then. So I really wanted to get in there in the fall and do some really good fall deep cleaning before the winter season comes and the new year. I know people talk about spring cleaning and spring decluttering, but I feel like with the holidays, it's always a great idea to do a really good clean and declutter and organize of your home. That's just my personal preference, but that's what I wanted to do here. So please don't be intimidated by the fact that, wow, I look like I got so much done. I promise this doesn't happen often, and it took me a very long time, over multiple days, to get this deep cleaning done.
So humble.
Whichever task you are tackling at the moment, whether it's laundry or you're just relaxing, if you have a few free moments, feel free to let me know if you are a returning viewer or this is your first time. I always wonder if I should introduce myself, or if it's someone that's seen my videos like 10 times, are they wanting me to talk about my life or an interesting fun story that's happened in my life? Or is it someone that's never seen my videos, they don't particularly care about my life, and they'd rather just get the cleaning motivation? So I personally love a mix of both. I like watching cleaning videos where they're talking a little bit about what they're doing. If it's something that I want to learn, for example, I appreciate when they explain some things, but I also love when they tell a good story or hearing more about their life. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to let me know, and I can definitely start doing that. I just don't want to bore anyone with me talking about myself and my life if someone just really doesn't care enough and they're just kind of here for the cleaning motivation.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others.
I am not feeling the greatest today, so I am needing some motivation to keep going, and we're out of creamer. So I think I'm going to pop by Starbucks with the kids, pick up a coffee, and then continue my cleaning. My next task is this dishwasher. I'll show you what I have to tackle. So when we moved in, I did sanitize the dishwasher, but as you can tell, there is some gunk that is in there, and on the inside a little bit as well. So I washed all of these dishes in here yesterday. I have to empty it, and then I can clean the dishwasher and refill it. So there's that, and I noticed there's also like a little bit of gunk on the side here. I'm needing to pull out one of my motivational tips from my pocket. That way I can keep this cleaning train going. Take a minute, grab yourself a coffee, a tea, whatever you need to get yourself going. So I picked up a Frappuccino from Starbucks because your girl needed some sugar and coffee in her. Now that we are caffeinated, we can sip on our drink to keep us going, and let's start on the dishwasher. If you are new here, we recently moved into this new rental property a few months ago here, and we actually ended up selling my house that I bought about 6 years ago. We decided it was the right time to sell, and we were hoping to buy something shortly after and just move right in. But as I'm sure you hear, because everyone talks about the crazy market right now, the market is crazy. It is definitely a seller's market, so buying is very difficult. I don't know about where you live, but here it is crazy. Things are going hundreds of thousands of dollars over asking price, and that is not something I can afford right now. So for now, in the meantime, we are in this beautiful rental property that we thought would be only for a couple months, and it turns out it's probably going to be extended a couple more months than we did originally plan, but it's definitely a beautiful space, and there is a lot of room for the kids to run around and play, which I really enjoy. So we did have to put buying a new property on the back burner for now, but that's okay. Our dream place will come one day, and we will be able to move in and have our kids grow up there one day soon.
I don't wanna stay here, no.
looking to do a sanitize cycle on your dishwasher, make sure it's empty. Ignore my dishes in there. And then on the top rack in a cup or a little container, Tupperware, whatever it is, put a cup of vinegar in and turn it on. No soap, none of that needed. It will smell like a vinegar a little bit, but once you run your dishwasher after, it will be back to normal. But this sanitizes it and it does a really great job. So I did want to give you that tip as well, in case you're really wanting to make sure your dishwasher is clean. Maybe you just moved into a new place, you don't know who lived there before, so you want to make sure it is nice and sanitized.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause
If you want to hear a kind of cool fact about me, I have 8 siblings. Yes, I said 8 siblings. So growing up, there was always someone to hang out with. It was a lot of fun. I am so glad I'm not an only child. And I hope to have a nice big family myself too. So I loved growing up in a big family. There are definitely pros and cons to it, but I would not change it for the world. And that is a fun fact about me. So let me know a fun fact about you in the comments below if you'd like. And let's keep cleaning.
Okay, things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip with you? Lead alone, follow. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip with you? Lead alone, follow. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? I dream that if I can hold you close, you can be my antidote. Let me run away through the night. Let us leave the world behind. Give in, keep yourself thinking. Tonight, let go as you're dreaming. I was feeling down low, you just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I am so impressed with how well the pink stuff actually worked on my sink. So if you don't have the pink stuff, don't worry. I have done it with baking soda as well, and it does the same. So just take baking soda and you're gonna scrub it and get it a little bit wet, so it's kind of like a paste. And then I just use like a scrubby or an old toothbrush and scrubbed it. But look how it's shining. Like, it's not even showing on camera. Can you see this faucet? It is literally shining. I can see every reflection. It's crazy.
So won't you
I have tried a lot of different things to try to get this soap scum and hard water stains off of our glass shower doors, and honestly, nothing has worked. It's really gross looking and I'm just not a fan of how it looks. I can't even see through it properly. So I saw something the other day that I wanted to try, and it is taking equal parts. So what I used was 1 cup of the Blue Dawn dish soap and 1 cup of white vinegar. Then I mixed it up and I lather it on. Now normally you should use a sponge or something. I used a microfiber cloth, but it still worked great. I lathered it on and then I let it soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, I decided to do the hardware in the shower And then I also decided to do my sink and the hardware in there because I really wanted to get it all clean from those harsh hot water stains that we have. Seriously, Dawn dish soap is my holy grail cleaning item. It is crazy how much it can actually clean, and I swear by the Dawn Power Wash Spray. It's really cheap. I find it anywhere, even at the dollar shop, and I feel like it just does the best job that I have seen from the cleaning products I've tried. After letting my mixture of the dish soap and the white vinegar really soak and sit on the glass shower doors for about 15 to 20 minutes, I sprayed it down, and then I took a squeegee that I bought at the dollar shop and I just squeegeed it. Now, the key to keeping it clean like this as much as possible is each time you shower or have a bath in there is just to quickly squeegee down the door when you're done. And this will make this clean shine last so much longer, and you'll have to clean it less often. So the few dollars you spend to buy this squeegee will save you a lot of time. Then I went in and I took some glass cleaner and I just gave it a little bit of extra clean and shine to really get it sparkling. The most key part of this is the dish soap and vinegar to get off all of that soap scum and hard water stains that we have on our shower door. So definitely feel free to give it a try and let me know how it goes, because this was amazing. Do one more coat because I have extra and if I want to, but the kids are getting a little antsy. I am pretty impressed. So I did leave it to soak for about 15 minutes, but like, check it out. It is pretty good. Like, there's not really any marks. I know it's really hard to tell. Maybe I'll put that bottle back and then you can see. Now remember, the bottle is a little bit dirty and it's not fully dry. Give you perspective. It looks pretty good. I'm impressed. And then I went in with some Windex. So I'm impressed. That was pretty easy. I will definitely be doing another coat later on, maybe once the kids are napping, so I'll just leave this for now. The hardware in the shower was sparkling, so let's see if it does the same here. I'm sorry the kids are getting antsy in the background, but I need to clean this up. I didn't really think this part through, because how am I supposed to get it off of there? Okay, we're just gonna do it like this. Yay!
Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust. Should've known this all along. Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused.
Super impressed. Like, this hardware is sparkling. The reason I tried it on this sink is because no matter what I clean the sink with, it always has like the hard water stains all over. So from far away it looks great, but when you kind of go close to wash your hands, it just looks nasty. So I feel like this is actually gonna last. I will probably clean this off with some Windex in a little bit, but like I said, the kids are getting antsy, so I'm gonna go take a break, play with them a bit.
On the border, the walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now.
It's crazy how these three simple ingredients can help you clean so many different things. So lemon and vinegar are great natural things to clean with, whether that be stainless steel or the hardware I'm cleaning, whatever it is. So for the microwave, I'm going to be combining vinegar and the juice of a lemon. So you could also do vinegar and water, baking soda, just lemon juice and water, but I'm going to be combining both to see how well it works. Put it in a microwave safe bowl, or I'm using a mug, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you...
So, place it inside the microwave, put it on for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'll put it on for, we'll do 3 minutes, 45 seconds. So the microwave just ended, but I wanted to show you something as I'm opening it. When I open it, you are going to see steam coming out, and that's why it's going to be so easy to wipe out. The vinegar and the lemon juice with the steam mixed together is going to kind of just get all of that gunk to just wipe out instead of having to do heavy scrubbing. So You can use a microfiber cloth or just paper towel, whatever you have on hand. Watch this. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but there is steam and all of the moisture all over. So let's see how easily this wipes up. First, be careful, the mug is going to be very hot. Oh, it's strong. I didn't even add water. I forgot to add water, but that's okay. So if you can see the moisture along it, this is great because watch how easily this comes up. Just a simple wipe. And your whole microwave. I have had, this is a stain, or this is a burn mark, not from me. I have had crazy spaghetti stains on microwaves before. Watch this. Oh yeah. It just wipes off. It's easy as that. Isn't this crazy? Saves you so much time. I have had crazy spaghetti stains that don't come out. You do this trick and it comes right off with a simple wipe. It's nuts. So I'm gonna finish wiping this off and then I'll show you the after. The last task I want to tackle on my deep cleaning list today is my fridge. Now that my fridge is pretty sparse because we absolutely need groceries, I'm going to clean it out. So the liners, thank goodness I have those in there. They are a little stained. We have some bits of food, some stains, and I put liners so it is nice and easy to clean. This needs to be thrown out. We have some staining going on. So definitely giving this fridge a good wipe down, making sure there's nothing that is expired, and I just really want to go through this. I have my little one on me, so I'm going to put her for a nap first, and then when she's napping, I'm going to tackle this task right here. That's gonna be it for today. I also made sure to clean in there. It does get moldy because moisture gets in there, so I make sure to clean kind of the lip between the freezer door and where it shuts. And that was a good clean. Ooh, that needs to be wiped up. That is mold. Hold that thought. Ooh, check this out. Nasty. Oh Lord. Okay, hold that thought. Oh dear. My camera is about to. thought I was done cleaning. So I'm pulling out the Clorox wipes for this one because your girl is not about to go sleep. Sorry, my camera's about to sleep.
That's just like die.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some of that pink stuff and see if I can get off this mold with that. Hold that thought. Take this stupid glove off. Stupid glove! My camera's gonna die! Ugh. I'm trying to move really quickly before my camera dies, so we're gonna go in with the pink stuff and see how this does. My camera ended up dying on me part way, but I was able to clean up all of that. And then I found more in the lip of here also, so I scrubbed that down. And for now, this is the best I could do because I ran out of cloth, so I have to wash them and then continue. But it looks a lot better than it did. So that's gonna be it for today. Hello friends, welcome to today's daily cleaning motivation. Grab your laundry, your dish towel, whatever it is you need to get clean. Let's tackle this task together. No longer will we procrastinate and let this stress us out for another day. Let's go. Finished our lunch and my toddler decided to sit on my office chair. So I mean, it's already a little bit destroyed anyways, but now there are crumbs everywhere, so I'm going to need to clean this off. And then she decided to eat here. So we have cheese and all of her sandwich mess that she also spilled on the floor. And if that wasn't a mess already, my husband spilled his Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, which you know they have like that orange coloring in it. It's everywhere. I've already tried scrubbing everything and I'm still finding more. So that's what we're starting with today, and then the normal wiping down the counters and everything because we have sticky counters from lunchtime. So let's get started on the kitchen and go from there. Originally, when I was filming this video, I filmed a 2-day cleaning video where I went deep cleaning into my entire house. Top to bottom, I cleaned everything. And when I went to look at the footage, it was over 3 hours of cleaning. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know if a lot of people would want to watch me clean for 3 hours straight. So I decided to split it up. The first day I did some general cleaning here, as you can see. And the second day was when I did my huge deep dive and deep clean into all of the rooms, really. So this is the day one, kind of me prepping for the deep clean, just doing some general cleaning, you know, mom life, where I have to wipe down the table 4 times a day because sticky toddler hands. I feel like I spend my days just cleaning up after the kids and my husband. I don't know who makes more of a mess, the kids or my husband, but it's probably a tie at this point, if not him, because he makes a big mess. This pumpkin spice stuff was absolutely everywhere. It was a hot, sticky mess, but I definitely got some deep cleaning done because of it, so I am kind of glad that it happened. As you can see, my life is a little crazy with the kids. As much as I ask them to stay back a little bit, I don't like having them on camera if possible, just for privacy reasons, but they like to jump in. One of them doesn't even understand what a camera is because she's only a few months old. But trying to clean or do anything with my kids running around is hard enough already. Add the fact that I'm trying to avoid them being in the camera is a lot harder. Currently, as I'm filming this voiceover, I am being stepped on and climbed on top of by my tiny humans. So it is never a break. I feel like I never get a break, but that's okay. So I really wanted to get the floors clean. My little one, as you might have saw, started to crawl. She's 6 months old and she started crawling already, which is absolutely insane. My first started crawling a little bit later, around 10 months, so I didn't expect to have to baby-proof the house that early, but the next day she ended up picking up a french fry off the floor and trying to eat it, which of course freaked me out. So now every mealtime I make sure to sweep and clean up any mess, but I decided to vacuum because there were a lot of crumbs from my toddler and I just needed to get all of those crumbs and little pieces off the floor so my baby didn't eat it. Then I went in with the mop to clean up all of that pumpkin spice and the baby food that spilled earlier that day and just everything. I swear my floors get so dirty with all of the food everywhere. Really wanted to clean my glass stovetop. I've mentioned this a couple times that this is the first time I've had like a fancy stove. I've always had the ones that have the big element coil thingies, and so this is, I guess, great, like it's nice, but cleaning it is so frustrating. So I did try the pink stuff that I saw on TikTok and it did do a pretty good job, but I feel like this stovetop gets scratched up so easily and it's not mine. Like, I rent this place, so I am a little nervous about using this stovetop. I don't know if you have any recommendations or advice, that would be very helpful. But the pink stuff did do a great job of cleaning it up and getting all of those burnt marks off. Now, I did try to use the toothbrush. That's actually my daughter's old electric toothbrush, and every time I pull it out, she tries to take it back. I'm like, please don't brush your teeth with that. Like, this is my cleaning toothbrush, you know what I'm saying? So, all of that to say, it does a really great job to clean all of that, and it was free. It was too old to use to brush their teeth, but perfect to use to clean my house. So it works great. I don't have to buy a crazy expensive tool. I just use a Paw Patrol toothbrush. But if you're wondering why I'm using a Paw Patrol toothbrush to clean my house, that's why. As I mentioned, the pumpkin spice fiasco of 2021 was a great opportunity for me to scrub everything down. I noticed how dirty the cabinets actually were, so I tried a Clorox wipe to get the crazy stuff off. I ended up going in with a magic eraser and just getting the rest of it off. It did a pretty good job, and the magic eraser was actually pretty dirty after for the cupboards that looked decently clean.
Went wrong. Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust. Should've known this all along. Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused. Why did I act so annoyed? 'Cause
this cabinet could definitely be a lot prettier and a little bit more organized, so let's get started. I love putting things in containers, so it just looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing.
Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now.
You could argue that me folding these cloths is completely pointless, and I would honestly probably agree with you. But I decided to take a few minutes to fold them up. I like when things just look organized, so I decided to do that today just to make it more pleasing to the eye.
Didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget.
What are you doing? I'm trying to film a video. What are you doing? In case you're wondering why your clip is shaking, this is why. My 6-month-old learned to crawl, so.
It dawned on me, yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go.
A little bit neater, and I like it. A little bit pointless, I guess, if you're just gonna grab it anyways, but I feel like it just looks neater this way. These we can just adjust. She'll eat this. And then I'm going to be doing a declutter video tomorrow, so I'm needing to declutter some of this stuff as well. But for now, this is organized. I recently finally bought a vacuum. We have lived here for 2 months and I didn't have a vacuum. Now that I have a crawling baby, I have a toddler and a husband. It was a little nasty on the carpet, to say the least. Normally you would see super satisfying vacuum lines, but for me, because I need to go over the vacuuming multiple times to get all of the stuff out of the carpet, it's kind of all over the place. I go a little forward, a little sideways, and then at least it gets clean. Now that I have this new Shark vacuum, I'm actually super excited. I believe it was about $170, which I guess you could call that expensive. For a vacuum, that's pretty good. And it does a really decent job. It works on the hardwood also, so I can really appreciate something that I can quickly grab, clean up, and put away. In case anyone's wondering what it's like having kids plus a partner that works in construction, every day of my life, every morning and every afternoon, my house looks like this. So I clean this twice every day, and tomorrow morning when I wake up, it'll be like this again. Work week, I tell ya. Anyways, time to clean this up because I don't want the kids tracking it through the house. Daughter likes to change her outfit about 10 times a day, so her clothes are everywhere. Because I'm dealing with mud and cement, I really didn't want to use my brand new vacuum to clean it up. I made the mistake of doing that a couple times already, and my new vacuum is pretty damaged already. As you probably saw, my vacuum was on the wrong function and I didn't know how to fix it. So it started actually shooting out the dirt, and then the whole air just got dusty. So I decided to go old school, pull out my broom. And because he's coming home shortly after, I didn't go too crazy on the carpet, but I did want to mop it up and just make sure that the dust and dirt wasn't being tracked throughout the house by the kids. Otherwise, you get tiny dusty footprints all over the place. Yuck. My deep cleaning that I did the following day was crazy. I did the shower glass doors, the dishwasher, the microwave, so many different things that I cleaned. I even found mold in some crazy places. You would be shocked. So I'm excited to get working on that video, and that will be up next Sunday. So stay tuned for that. I wish I had the vacuum, but the kids are all sleeping, so it's gonna be some elbow grease. Let's get some stuff. Look at that. Disgusting. Hi, I'm Shea. I'm showing you a little bit of a before and after of what this kitchen is going to look like. I'm doing a deep dive in individual rooms of my house, and today's video is going to be a kitchen deep clean, organize, declutter. The purpose of these videos are for you to clean along with me if you want. So let's clean the kitchen. Maybe you don't want to clean your kitchen. Let's grab some laundry that might be sitting in your dryer for a couple days. Fold it along with me. Let's get organizing and cleaning. We're getting ready to list our home on the market. So our house is just like a gong show. We have like painting going on. I tell on camera, but it's like a really dark grayish purple, I guess. This was the light gray at the time, and I moved the oven, and this is the state. I've never moved this. Oh no, that's a fib. I moved it once to paint, but you can see, look, last time I painted, I didn't even do behind here. So you can see how nasty it is. These walls, it's literally so gross. I'm just so embarrassed right now. So I'm gonna clean this. I wanted to paint tonight, but there's just a lot of cleaning here to be done, so we'll see if I can get to painting. I wish I had the vacuum, but the kids are all sleeping, so it's gonna be some elbow grease. Let's get some stuff. First I'm taking a microfiber cloth and just wiping the wall down. Oh my gosh. So gross. Thank goodness, these microfiber cloths are from the Dollar Tree and they seriously work amazing. I decided to put one in my car to just clean up. Look at that. Disgusting. Oh my god. This thing is so gross. I can't believe I've never thought to move this. I mean, anytime I've ever done a real deep clean, I've been pregnant, so I couldn't move it anyway. Oh my goodness, this is just disgusting. Of course, my tripod is upstairs where my daughter and husband are currently sleeping. So I'm doing it with my hands. Oh god. Look at that. Disgusting. Oh, yeah. Literally, it's like, you know, with grease stains, it's like caked on there. Okay. What we need is a sponge. Y'all, like, this is so gross. Thank God. We're getting our floors done by my husband's friends coming to help. So thank God I did this before he came over. Because that was embarrassing. All of these Dollar Tree scrubbers. I'm gonna try. Oh my God, it's not even really coming off. I think I'm going to need to take out the soap. Honestly, Dawn dish soap gets out literally everything. Dish soap. There we go. That's getting some stuff off. I'm just using dish soap and an old dish scrubby that I have. Oh, spilled it on the floor, but honestly my floor needs it. Check out the difference. Gross. I think the floor is like, oh my god. Ew. Disgusting. You can see my bare hands too. It's like so much caked on grease and oil. And just disgustingness. I think this big sport I could just pop off actually. Look at the difference. So the room has officially been painted. It's hard to actually tell the color, but it is like a whitish kind of beige. Just makes the room look a little bit bigger than it did before. And we need to fix that baseboard. And then today, my partner's friend is coming and he's gonna help. By help, I mean he's probably gonna do it. Add in the flooring. We just bought this cheap flooring. It's just like laminate, the click-in kind of ones from Home Depot. It was on sale and we thought it matched, but look at the difference. Whatever, it was cheap. Anyways, so we're gonna throw that in there. The kitchen flooring was something we had to redo as well, so we did that for about $100, and this is what the kitchen looks like. I did take a magic erase marker to my counter and it turned a different color. My counter is now white. It was like an off-white before. Turns out it was dirt for years, and whatever I was using, the cleaner wasn't cleaning it off. So we did change the doorknobs and repaint the cabinets just white. And then I did paint the rest of the kitchen. It's hard to tell. It is a cream white, but on the camera it's showing gray because these cabinets are very, very white. It's been about 4 months for this fridge. Disgusting. Time to clean it, but I don't have a lot of time to do that. So I have a little bit of a hack on how I'm going to get this fridge clean without having to scrub anything down. I'm going to take some, this isn't actually what it says on the bottle, this is just the Blue Dawn dish soap, and I'm going to pour it in. I have the plug in, and we're gonna fill this bathtub and then not have to scrub this down. I mean, probably those little boxes will have to get scrubbed, but not the rest. Already time to put boiling hot water and leave it for a bit. My camera is currently charging, so I had to film on my phone. I left it in for about an hour and the rack came out. It was clean, the glass came out clean, and these came out clean as well. Like, check it out. No scrubbing needed. The water is yellowish, has a yellow tinge to it, and there is just stuff like absolutely everywhere. You can see in the bottom of the tub, it's hard to tell, but like it's covered. So I'm going to pull up the plug, like look at that. That was all on there. And it just came off. I didn't have to scrub anything. Anywho, going to do that and then rinse out the tub after. In the meantime, I'm going to dry these off, clean out the fridge, and put these back in the fridge. I just sprayed a little bit of this onto there and left it on for an hour, and voila, done. All I had to do was wipe. That was it. And the fridge was clean. Alrighty, we don't even have a fridge light in here, so that's another thing we're going to have to figure out, but this is what we're working with. I did actually recently like scrub my fridge, so we're just going to be organizing it today and, you know, making it look prettier. I'm organizing it a little better with the extra bins that I have from the bathroom, so let's get organizing. The first thing I want to do is organize my cheese and meats. There's a lot of them, so normally I have them in one bin, and I realize this is organized chaos and I need to make it a little bit neater. So I'm putting all of the cheese in one bin and all of the deli meats and bacon in the other bin. This just honestly makes it a lot easier for me. I'm the only one that really kind of goes through the fridge like this, but it just makes my life a little bit easier. My sister had her wedding reception yesterday, and we had a lot of leftovers, I guess, until she gave them to me, which is awesome, but now I have to find it. My daughter specifically asked her to give her pickles, so I have a baggie of pickles, a saran wrap baggie of pickles. Aha, more cheese. Add to the cheese bag. Okay. This little baggie of pickles needs to be eaten today, so we're just gonna stick this in a bowl for her snack. And then she also randomly asked my sister if she could have roast beef. So, roast beef. There we go. An empty bag. I do use this every single day, so I kind of want this to be the stuff that I can use every day and just grab and go. And then the ones that aren't as useful to me, I'll put at the very bottom. So now we have the everyday items in the front. We'll move. My daughter can have her apple juice today. Now moving down. I do have this little bucket that I would like to use as well. I think we have a mango. If I leave this out, it will be ready to be eaten. I'm going through our fruit drawer. So this is still good. We do have some fruits that are still okay to eat. I mean, they're still okay to eat either way, but if I give it to my daughter, she's gonna be like, no mom. That one will do. That one's okay. I think the thing is the fruits are in the bottom, and then as much as they, you know, it just, we don't use them because they're in the bottom. And then these are all like not as pretty, so I guess I will be eating those. When I get groceries, sometimes I just have to throw it in the fridge, not organize it, because mom life. But today I'm actually organizing it. It's been a little bit since I've actually went grocery shopping, so it's definitely due for it. Putting the fruit away, moving things around where they need to be, and this just makes it easier for me to see what I have in the fridge. I don't waste as much because when I go grocery shopping, I can see exactly what's in there. And as you can see, there were literally fruits all over the fridge. Like, that was not helpful. Clearly, it needs to be a better system. This just looks so pretty. I'm obsessed. Why don't I do this more often? Because I'm the one that put the lemons on the shopping list. I put lemon, and then he came back with a bunch of lemons, and I was like, why did I put that on the shopping list? So the freezer's pretty packed full, but like I feel like that's kind of expected with the freezer, especially a freezer of this size. So the final overview of the fridge. Works pretty good. Oh god, I just remembered that I forgot to check this. And yes, we are 2 weeks past expiry. Well, let's deal with this. Milk. Another thing I need to organize is my makeshift pantry. So let's get on that next. Organizing my pantry area. Now this area kind of gets neglected a lot, and I just needed to tidy it up a bit. I just needed to reorganize this a little bit, so pouring the chocolate chips into the proper containers, and of course the container's too small, so now I just have 2 things of chocolate chips. Great. As you saw, my toddler tried to sneak some. She thinks they're little treats, so she got a couple of them, let's say that. Isn't too much in here today, so it's not a huge amount to organize, but I just wanted to straighten it up a little bit, and like I said, put everything so I can see it. I know what I need, and I know what I have when I go grocery shopping. Seriously, this saves so much money because you don't buy duplicates and food that is gonna go bad. That is now done as well. The last thing I wanted to go through today is my cup cupboard, and only because I am very minimalist about what I use. And then my sister and my brother-in-law just had their wedding, and then they gave us these cups as like the wedding favor that my brother-in-law's mom made, and these are absolutely beautiful. I love these cups. Like, check out how nice these are. They're big. She literally handmade these. That being said, I need to make some room, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 cups at the back. I do have coffee in my new cup right now, but I have room to fit the new cup right here. So now that I've removed those, this is what we have in the cup cupboard. Even if we have guests over, we have 2 extra mugs, so it's perfect. And then I can move these to the declutter pile. Good morning, friends. It's currently 10:20 in the morning, and today is a daily cleaning routine for me. What I do each day to get my house clean and in order. I have kids, I have a husband. It gets crazy chaos in here. So I just finished breakfast. We will see what other messes we find throughout the day, but here goes my daily cleaning routine. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you working on today? What task are you needing to tackle? And let's get some cleaning done together. Check off some tasks off of your to-do list so we don't get overwhelmed by our long to-do list each and every day. Let's go. I have also decided I'm going to do a timer to see how long it takes me to get everything done today, so let's go.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time. I love my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you, but my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it, 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 release it. Wanna release it, wanna release it, wanna release, wanna release, wanna release, wanna release it. Do you remember when we carefully picked our words? So humble. Now it's like we don't I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots.
I'm doing my best with this timer to be very transparent on how long this is taking me and what's going on. So I just took a break of about half an hour because I had a phone call and an appointment and things like that. And then I had to take care of the kids and put my little one down for a nap. So now that she's napping, I'm able to continue. We are at 8 minutes and 13 seconds for doing the entire kitchen and then the bathroom. So that's pretty good. Let's keep going. I do need to get the toilet clean, and then I just need to clean up the counter after. No, I don't clean the toilet every single day, but what I do for my daily cleaning routine is throughout the day I assess what needs to be done. So this morning I noticed the toilet needs to be clean, so I'm going to do that. I also noticed that the TV stand needs to be dusted. It's really dusty. I'll show you momentarily. Third of all, I noticed the couch has a lot of crumbs on top of it and underneath it, so I'm needing to vacuum that up because we have a crawling baby. So those are my tasks that I've added to my daily cleaning to-do list, and that's what I do every day. Just assess what needs to be done and then add it to my list, my mental list. I did scrub the toilet off camera because I don't feel like that's something you would want to see, but here we go. We're going to finish up the bathroom now.
Gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground.
The bathroom and kitchen are fully done now, and we're at 11 minutes and 37 seconds. Pretty good for a full kitchen and a full bathroom cleanup.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. The summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van.
And a diaper from the night. So we are at 13:16. Let's keep going.
Just you and I.
Next, I am going through and collecting all of the laundry and turning it on. Let's go.
In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause
So this is the time it took me to collect all the laundry. I decided to not put the actual laundry on until tomorrow. That way the clothes we're wearing today we can put in there. If you don't know, we can only do laundry twice a week. So I'm going to wait. We don't have a full load yet, but I will put this away, and at least I have all of the dirty laundry for tomorrow. So all we have to do tonight is put the rest of our clothes that we're wearing now in there. This is the current state of what I call baby jail, but the living room. And I call it baby jail because of this huge gate, so it's more of a joke. But this is the state of my living room. Now, I'm not gonna bother cleaning up the toys for now because it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is going to get messy again if I clean up the toys. So I wait until bedtime to clean up the actual toys and the stuff in here. But I am going to get the vacuuming done because I obviously can't do that at bedtime. It's hard to show on camera, but there are just like crumbs from my daughter and my husband eating snacks on here. And under the couch, Noelle, and under the couch it's like a buffet of fishy crackers and all of those things. I'm going to just push aside the toys while I vacuum, but the floor has some stuff on it as well. Like here you can see crumbs, and my baby picks those up and eats them because she's 8 months, so that's what they do when they're that age. So that's what we're going to do for now, just for, you know, making sure she doesn't eat anything she shouldn't. See the floor, just stuff all over the place. So let's get vacuuming.
To be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down.
We definitely have a lot of snacks all smushed into here, so let's get it vacuumed up.
Fame and being pretty all the time doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.
today to show you the wonderful decoration I found on the Christmas tree. My daughter's shirt. My baby loves the vacuum, so it's always a fight for her to try to get it.
You will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it.
I am wanting to dust the TV stand, so let me move this over. Timer, and away we go.
Fit to your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wild.
I like to do my dishes after each meal, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will do the dishes immediately after, tidy the kitchen, and that's why it only takes me about 5 to 10 minutes each time to clean my kitchen, depending on how messy the kids got when they were eating. I am putting away the diaper stuff though. I don't know why the kids got into that, but we're going to put that away. So that's the plan for today, and we'll see what else we end up having to clean. Obviously, I'm going to clean up this room once the kids go to bed as well. And then I always clean the kids' room before they go to bed. Otherwise, if I do it in the morning, it's just going to keep having to be cleaned. So I do it right before they go to bed. That way they have a clean room. They help me out with it usually. And this way when they're getting up in the night, they're not tripping over things. It's just like a safety thing as well. So I'm going to leave this mess everywhere until later on in the day, so I'll chat with you in a little bit. But right now it is currently almost 1 o'clock and our time is 21 minutes and 34 seconds for cleaning the entire house so far tonight, and pretty good. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Just finished our lunch now, so I'm going to be tidying up that mess, unloading the dishwasher. So we're at 21 minutes and 34 seconds. Here we go.
Corner, I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so.
I do have 2 last things on my to-do list for cleaning. One of them being the living room, the last one being my daughter's room. So we're at 27 minutes. Let's go.
Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Let me love. Let me love. Baby, let me love you. Say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do, you got me going on.
The living room is clean before bed today, so I'm liking this. I really have to deal with that dead plant, but we're gonna add that to tomorrow's to-do list because I've done a lot of extras today, so we're going to leave it. The last on the to-do list is this room before bed.
Let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you.
Now her bedroom is clean, ready for bedtime. The path is clear for those nighttime bathroom breaks. She won't trip. And I just like the kids going to bed with a fresh, clean room. So as you can see here, it says 32 minutes and 30 seconds for me to clean my house. unless I find something else to do. I do take out the garbage every single day because dirty diapers, and I'm going to take out the recycling as well today, so that's just going to be something quick that I run out, but that doesn't take more than 2 minutes. So I'm going to do that in the evening once we have all the diapers and everything in there, just so the house doesn't smell gross. But that's really all I do for my daily cleaning routine, and because I clean it so often, it's like 5-minute cleans in each room here and there, and though it might seem very repetitive that I do that, let's say clean the kitchen multiple times a day, like 3 different times, it makes it so that I only have to clean it for 5 minutes each time. So in the long run, it's actually a lot easier that way for me. This is just the way that I like to do it, and I like my house to be clean like this, so totally fine if your house does not look like this. Trust me, most times throughout the day before I clean, it doesn't look like that either. So that's just what works for myself and my family, and whatever works for you and your family is great. As long as your kids are happy and you're happy, that's all that matters. So that is where we're at today. I'll let you know if I find anything else to clean up, but otherwise, thank you so much for watching and joining me today in my cleaning. I made this new shirt the other day. Obsessed. So cute. This is coming in a vlog soon, me showing making this and everything. It's gonna be a cozy winter night routine, so that's kind of funny because this is a cleaning routine. I'm so out of breath. Okay, I'm going to finally have a coffee and a break because your girl needs a break. So. Hello friends, welcome to my quick and speedy organize and tidy up today. I'm starting off with some laundry to get me set and in the mood to get organizing, so grab that laundry, turn it on if you have a load that needs to be done, throw it in the dryer or fold along with me. Let's get some organizing and cleaning done together today in this quick, less than 10-minute video so you don't feel overwhelmed with whichever task you need to check off your list. Hello friends, welcome to today's video. So I wanted to start off with a little bit of cleaning, but I also need to get some organizing done big time. I am still sick, so I'm staying in today, and I have so much that I need to organize. I don't even know how I'm going to get it all done. I need to organize some cabinets. I actually decluttered them the other day, and I really want to get in there and organize them. I need to organize my walk-in closet because we have some craziness that happened in there, which I'll show you. And there's just a lot to go through, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but let's get started. Enough chatting. It's not too bad, it's mainly just toys everywhere, but I really want to clean it up. I keep finding those little tags, like sales tags, on the floor, the little plastic bits, and I don't want the baby to eat it. So let's clean this up and make it a little more presentable in here. When it comes to organizing things, I like it to be tidy first in my home. That way I can really have a good start before I start pulling everything else out of everywhere, and then it just gets overwhelming. So I wanted to dive in and start with the living room a little bit to get me motivated, but also, like I said, I just like a tidy space to start off with. Now it's really funny because whenever I vacuum, my little one chases after the vacuum to try to catch it, and then she wants to chew on it. So when I need her to get out of the way, I just wait for her to chase the vacuum, and then I need to like whoop around her quick. So that's what I'm doing here. We're playing cat and mouse with the vacuum and the baby, but it's the only way to get things done without the kids freaking out, so it works for us.
We come alive in the nighttime, something about her.
And it's done. So I just threw all her toys on her toy mat and vacuumed up the living room. Looks pretty good in here. Really easy to clean up the living room. So in the closet in my room, okay, it's a mess, but look at this. That is mold, okay? So in here, it's not really insulated. So in the morning, we get like that morning dew in here. It's really gross. And because of that, things started getting moldy. So I quickly took all of the baby stuff out of here. So like these are all empty except for my drawer. And I took all the baby stuff out of here immediately. So it's just been like chaos in here. since then because there's just the adult stuff, but I need to organize this better. I have some stuff that's decluttered and just like piles of craziness. So this needs to be dealt with immediately, especially the mold situation. And we're gonna need to figure out a better way to go about this. So this is what I want to tackle today. My biggest priority in this closet, and really the whole thing that sparked this organizing that I wanted to get done today, are these moldy hats. So gross, and I just needed to get it out of our room, especially because our baby sleeps in the room and we do not want her breathing in any of that. Now, later on in another day, I went in and really cleaned this space, and I went around the house and made sure there was no more mold because it's just not something you want around your kids or you in general. So that was the first thing I checked off my list. Gross, but needed to be done. And then I really had to organize my closet. I don't know if you do this, but I get a little bit lazy when it comes to clothes that are clean, like you've worn them, but they're not dirty enough to wash them, if that makes sense. So when I'm staying home and I just have kind of clean clothes on and I'm changing, I'll just kind of throw them back in the closet, but not hang them back up. And this piles up over time. So that's the mess that I had to get folded and put away today, and just make it look a little bit more organized in the closet, especially with this mold situation. I don't want my other clothes to be getting moldy as well. I really wanted to go in there, get this closet organized, and because I moved all of the baby stuff out, I had to put all of the kids' clothes together in one small closet. And now we have this huge closet where I made sure to take anything really important or expensive out of in case the mold issue keeps going until we can really get it fixed. And so we have this big empty space. So I was kind of moving things around. So things that were going in there were stuff that wasn't too important if it were to get ruined, or something that could easily be replaced or cleaned.
Now, liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand.
I also really need to tackle this area today. This is our front entrance, coat closet.
Mommy, can I go in for a second?
And then the dirt from my husband going to work this morning. He works in construction, so there's always mud on the floor when he leaves for work and when he comes home. So this is what I have to deal with today. Again, I have been procrastinating this because the lighting is horrible and I wanted to film it, but it just needs to be dealt with. So we're going to do that today during nap time. In our home, we have two entryway closets, and I say that loosely because the first one I wouldn't really consider much of a useful closet. We have a water heater in it, so there's no shelving, no pole to hang things up, and it's pretty much just a little spot on the floor that you can put a few things, and that's it. So my husband does use that for his construction work stuff, like his boots and things like that he can fit in there. So everything else in the house, when it comes to shoes, jackets, winter gear, summer gear, all of that, I try to shove into these small entryway closets. And with all of our jackets and shoes in the family, as much as we're minimalist and I try to downsize, as I mentioned previously, we have all seasons. So we do need a winter jacket, and then we need a rain jacket because where we live it rains a lot. And we just need things for each kid and each person in the family. So it adds up quickly, and there's not a lot of room in this closet. So I tried to get organizing a little bit better and make a bucket for the winter gear. And then that wasn't working because we had to keep sifting through it to find everyone's winter gear every time. Where are my mittens? Oh, I don't know. Where's this kid's hat? And so what I ended up doing is making a bucket for myself for the winter gear, a bucket for my toddler for the winter gear, a bucket for the baby, and so on and so forth. So this is the way that I was able to organize it, so it made the most sense for me. And this might not work for you. Maybe for you, you want to throw it all together in a bucket, or you like doing different sections. Do you keep some of your extra footwear and coats in your bedroom closet? I know sometimes people keep their shoes in their bedroom closet. Now, obviously, with our issue we had today, I can't quite do that. But I do think maybe that would be more helpful because I would have more room. So I'm not too sure the best way to get this going. Any extra footwear we have, I throw in the big gray basket at the top of the closet. And then in the bottom of the closet, we have these little drawers. There are 3 drawers, and I wish we could use them for shoes, but unfortunately that is where my husband keeps his construction working stuff. And then he also hangs up his construction clothing in there. So that half of the closet is his for his work because he gets it dirty. There's cement, there's mud, and I don't want that on our stuff. So we keep it very separate as much as possible when it's sharing one small closet. But that's kind of the chaos that I'm dealing with today and organizing. I hope you were able to get something checked off of your list today, whether that was just turning on the load of laundry or loading up the dishwasher, whatever you needed to get done. Maybe you just needed a few minutes to sit and relax and watch a video on YouTube. You deserve a break. So if you've had a break so far or you haven't had a break yet, don't forget to do that. Make yourself a nice, delicious beverage or a little treat. Sit down and enjoy that because, oh my word, you deserve it. I hope you have the most fabulous day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, friends. Hello friends, welcome to my weekly clean with me. Join me today for some deep cleaning, real life messes, and just overall tidying up to start off for the new week. This week was a little bit unique because, as you might be able to hear from my voice, my entire family got very sick this week with a pretty bad cold, and I was out for a few days. So my house was a little bit chaotic. My daughter's room especially needed a really good cleaning. So I definitely wanted to start off in there, get some fresh air in there. And when I opened the window, I found a bunch of dirt and mold and things, and then I ended up finding mold on all of my windowsills in the house. So I really went in and cleaned a lot of them today. So we're gonna start off in my daughter's room. She has snacks in here, tissues, everything that you need to feel better from your sickness is in here and needs to be cleaned up. My biggest priority today is cleaning her room. The bedding needs to be washed, all of the stuff that really needs to be done after your little ones are sick.
Up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to.
So yes, I am in the midst of my sickness here as I'm filming this, but mom life, you know, life doesn't stop just because you're sick. So you have to keep on going. And that's what I did today. So if that doesn't give you motivation, I don't know what does. But even me, very, very sick, is getting up and doing what needs to be done. By the way, I am completely joking. If you want to sit down and just relax, watch me clean, that is a-okay. You deserve time to yourself and to let your body unwind. But if you want to tackle some messes along with me, grab your laundry, your dish towel, whatever needs to be done. Let's get cleaning and get ready for the next week ahead. Here we go.
the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows.
I know some of you are going to be rolling your eyes when I say this, but where I live, the next big holiday is Christmas, because we've already had Thanksgiving, and unfortunately because of this sickness, we're gonna have to sit out on Halloween this year. But last year we did as well because of the big C word, and most of the world probably sat out Halloween last year as well. So the next holiday is Christmas, and I'm getting really excited, to be honest with you. I know it sounds super cliche, but I do genuinely love the holidays, and now that we have another little one that joined our family this year, it's just so fun, and it feels like a first real Christmas as our new family. Well, it is, but it just feels like our first Christmas almost, if that makes sense. And it's in our new home, and I'm just so excited. So I'm pretty much ready to decorate. I know the eye roll is coming, but it's the next holiday. I want to get in good spirits, and the kids love it, so I'm considering it. We'll see. When do you decorate for the holidays if you celebrate Christmas? Are you someone that waits till December 1st, or are you someone that decorates right away? I will say, when it comes to taking down the decorations for Christmas, I normally do it the day after Christmas, but that's just me. I, for some reason, just get really stressed out about it, but I like decorating early. It doesn't make sense, I know. Okay, I roll over. Let's drop the Christmas topic and move on. We're working with today. It is chaos. Let's make it look cute again.
Because if you might mess it up, you're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just there's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip with you? Lead alone for you. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip with you? Lead alone for you. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? I dream that if I can hold you close, you can.
For now, this is as good as it's going to get. I have some kids' toys under there. If you know me, you know I always leave the dishes to dry by themselves, but they're all clean. They're just drying, so no point wasting my time drying the dishes.
Tonight, like a was dreaming. I was feeling down low. You just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh
Because I am still not feeling the best, I'm currently pretty sick right now and still filming this voiceover at 11 o'clock at night for you to be able to get this upload up. I didn't have my full amount of energy to do a huge clean, but once I saw the mold and all that stuff on the windowsill, I really had to tackle it then and there just because it was too much for me. Like I couldn't go to sleep knowing that was there. So I'm glad I got that cleaned up, but I'm definitely needing to take a little bit of a break after all of the cleaning that I did have to get done. And I did some other stuff off camera as well. I used to film me cleaning the bathroom, and sometimes I do, but I really don't think people want to watch me scrub a toilet. I don't know, just like not something I feel like people want to watch. So I normally clean my bathroom off camera, unless it's something that I'm deep cleaning and wanting to show or share.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight, that look in your eyes.
I did clean the bathroom today as well, and then I mopped the entire house and did all the floors. But again, I didn't think you wanted to sit there and watch me repetitively just mop the entire house, so I cut that part out as well. But I actually did a decent amount of cleaning, but in the video portion of it, this is all I have for you today. Hopefully you did get some cleaning motivation, and whether you cleaned along with me or you took these 15 minutes to relax, enjoy your favorite beverage, or maybe just put your feet up for a few minutes, that is amazing. I cannot wait for the day that I get to do that again. My little one turned 3 years old, and I thought, you know, let's have another one. So we had another one, and now it's like, oh yeah, now I remember I'm not gonna get time to myself until, you know, they're 4 or 5. And honestly, even with my toddler, I don't get time to myself. So all in all, of course, I love all of my children, but it is very exhausting and I don't get much time to myself. So if you are able to take a few minutes to sit down, relax, whether you're eating your breakfast or just hanging out on the couch, I just want to say that is incredible, and don't stop doing that, because it is so important for your mental health to take a little break, a little breather. And if you are cleaning right now, amazing, you got that task done, but please don't forget to take a little bit of relaxation, maybe a bath if you can. I know for us busy moms, a bath just sounds like a joke, because when do we get time to have a nice bath? But anything you can get, take it.
How we dance in the moonlight, that look in your eyes, and tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime, you and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh.
Thank you so much for joining me today in my clean with me. I hope that you have a fabulous week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye for now, friends. Once the caffeine kicks in, I'm gonna be able to get going. Hello friends, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. What I mean by realistic clean with me today is, as a busy mom, it takes a lot to get things done. Of course, once I go into the editing process, all these clips get put together and it looks seamless, like I'm getting so many things done, so productive, right? Wrong. Honestly, this takes hours, if not days most of the time, with many interruptions. Between diaper changes, snacks, and just kids being kids, my day gets filled up quick, and there's not much time to clean and get things done. Though I don't like showing my kids on the internet, I am kind of being realistic here and showing you when I'm taking a break, when I'm stepping away. Sometimes I'm cutting the clip. And when you see a cut in the clip, 9 times out of 10, it's because the kids are needing something and I am stopping what I'm doing to go and do that, and then coming back within like the next hour or so to complete it. Even as I'm filming this voiceover right now, I am being attacked by children and used as a jungle gym. So as you can tell, it's busy, but I wanted to be transparent with you because if you are a mom like me, or maybe you're just someone without kids and life gets crazy, you know, with school and work and it gets busy, I don't want you to feel guilty because these videos look like people are so productive, because I guarantee you, especially the ones that have kids, we are taking breaks. We are not as productive as it seems. It is edited, I promise you. Let's continue. If you're like me with never-ending loads of laundry, my biggest tip is when you start off your day, whether it's a cleaning day or just a normal day, throw on a load of laundry the minute you wake up. The first thing I do, I get out of bed and I go throw the laundry on. It's so quick and easy, but by the time lunchtime rolls around, your laundry is washed, dried, and you can have already folded and put away. Now, maybe that's a lot, maybe the kids are crazy, you have soccer practice, school drop-off, but at least while you're doing those things, the stuff's being washed. The baby just woke up from her nap, so we kind of had a lot of snacking going on. She was sleeping on me, so I had all of these snacks that I was trying to like sneakily eat. Anywho, now it's time to kind of re-clean what was cleaned up, but we're just gonna start off with the evidence of my binge eating over here.
Mama, last time I wanted those red things.
To be fair, some of this is from the kids and not me. Now that that's taken care of, it's time to tackle the dishes. Step 1 is to empty the dishwasher, the dish rack, all the clean stuff gets put away so there's room for the dirty stuff. Let's go.
Trying to avoid.
I clean and it gets messy right after. Why bother? To be honest with you, I really don't know. Honestly, as ridiculous as it looks, dancing and singing, it gets me motivated and in the mood to clean. It's just so much more fun when I have something to listen to, whether that be a song or YouTube videos. For me, I am with tiny humans all day long. I don't have a lot of adult interaction, so YouTube is kind of my adult interaction, whether that be a video or replying to comments. That's kind of where I get that friendship interaction, especially during these crazy COVID times where we're kind of in lockdown all the time with the tiny humans taking over.
Up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget everything that I've told.
While I was cleaning the kitchen today, my toddler was doing scooter tricks in the kitchen behind me, so I had to stop a few times because we had a couple wipeouts going on, but I had to get things done, so I let the scootering happen. I swear my kid thinks she's Tony Hawk's and some pro skateboarder or something.
Cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I'm stuck up in pride. I'm waking up now.
get the diaper. Alrighty, and then for the rest we will be filming tomorrow. Moving on to day 2 of my realistic clean with me. I definitely had to stop yesterday and spend some time with the kids, take a little bit of a break, but first we are making a delicious pumpkin spice latte to get me caffeinated and ready to tackle the rest of the cleaning. Or at least attempt to tackle the rest of the cleaning. I'm gonna be there with you. We jumped side by side, unafraid of what we can. Wanna release it, wanna release it, wanna release it. Hello friends, welcome to day 2 of my fall clean with me. I have my really yummy homemade pumpkin spice latte. This gives me the energy I need to keep going. If you want another recipe, I'll link it down below, but let's keep going. I have on my fall loungewear and just kind of ready to go. So this morning, I already cleaned the kitchen once this morning, and then just this happened from making my latte and breakfast and stuff, so there's no point in me filming it cleaning up again because I just filmed that yesterday. You already saw that, and it's probably really repetitive. The baby is currently down for her first nap. It's 9:40 in the morning, and I want to be super transparent in this video, and you're going to see the timing of things. So right now I was able to finally make my coffee even though I've been up for like 3 hours because the kids have been crazy. A couple things I need to get done today. 1, I need to give the bathroom a really good scrub down. 2, I want to organize one of the hallway closets a little bit better. It's just a little chaotic right now and hard to find things. And 3, I need to fold the laundry. Once the caffeine kicks in, I'm gonna be able to get going. Now that we have the team assembled, we can get cleaning. We're gonna throw on a YouTube video. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Today is not a bathroom deep clean. It is just a quick wipe down and making sure everything is tidy and just doesn't look messy and dirty. I feel like it's important to do those huge deep cleans every now and then, but that's not really practical for me to do every day. So today is just a wipe down, a quick clean of the toilet, wipe the counters. The mirror was already done, and this way the bathroom looks fresh and clean, but I don't have to scrub everything top to bottom today. You can hear the kids in the background. I do apologize, but that's mom life. So today we are tackling this. It's pretty organized. I know I have a Cricut machine and I could make labels myself, but for my husband's sanity, I have put some painter's tape with what each box has in it because he was trying to figure out where things were and it just wasn't happening. And I move things around a lot. So this is what we have. Let's see what we can do with this area and make it a little more organized. I do have a plan with the medication that I need to give to the baby, so take that out. So for the medication, I'm thinking, growing up, my parents always had the medication up at the top of the stove. Now that doesn't fit, but I could just take it out of this big box and organize it a little bit better maybe. Maybe I could put like those little bins up there. We'll see what we do, but I'm thinking maybe the medication will go up top there. Normally when I'm organizing a space like this, I like to take everything out, assess what I have, and organize it back in sections, but I'm not doing that today. I know what is going on. Things are pretty organized already in their bins. I just kind of wanted to make it more organized. Does that make sense? I don't know, but let's deal with it. This down here is just like laundry that's drying, so I'm going to leave that for now. I know it looks a little messy, but that's what's there. I think if I fold these little cloths, it's going to look a little bit nicer, so let's fold those. about a minute and a half to fold these all, but I feel like it does make a big difference. So now what else do we have? Actually, now that I have this down here, maybe I'll put it up top with the other cleaning cloths. In true motherhood fashion, I'm going to have to revisit this later because mom life calls, so we'll be back. I did have to stop organizing the cabinet, but I did want to show you how I did the medicine. So this is what it looks like. I feel like it's a lot more organized, and the best part is the kids can't reach it. So we're gonna leave it there, and we will continue with the hallway closet and that. A habit that has changed the game for me is throwing on a load of laundry once I wake up in the morning. Even before the kids get out of bed, I will sneak out of my room, pick up any laundry that's dirty on the way, throw it in the washer, and put it on. Still yawning, the laundry has been started. So by the time the kids wake up and breakfast is started, I'm ready to throw it in the dryer. And even if I forget, like this morning, you'll see, it's still good to go, and your laundry is done by like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. It is amazing. Honestly, game changer. You don't have all that laundry piling up. It is amazing. I do love to start off my morning with a fresh load of laundry. I was busy getting ready and forgot to put it in the dryer, but that's okay. It's still like 8:30 in the morning, so we're good. Even if this is sitting here for like 45 minutes, we can throw it into the dryer. We are just harvesting. Whether this is your first time or you are a returning viewer on my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Shea, and today's video is actually a series that I've been starting on my channel called Clean Along With Me. This is meant to inspire and motivate others to tackle that task that has been stressing them out. I don't know about you, but sometimes there are things that I need to get done and it just sits on me. Like, I think about it all day, every day, procrastinating it, feeling guilty. I just don't want to feel that way, and I don't think any of us do. So if there is something in your head right now that you're thinking about, that thing, yes, right there, it's in your head, I know it is, laundry, dishes, the junk drawer, whatever it is you need to declutter, organize, or clean, whatever that is, whether it's you need a break or you need to get something done, let's tackle that together today. So either put your feet up or put your feet down and get ready to clean along with me today. Anything that I automatically know just goes downstairs and stays down here, I do throw in the sink on this side just to make it easier instead of bringing everything back down, but I usually miss things though, so. Grab your laundry, start your dishes, whatever you need to get done today. Let's motivate each other. I'm going to fold this laundry. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. Like I said, I forgot to transfer it over the washer for about 40 minutes, and then I totally forgot the stuff in the dryer for a little bit once it was done because I was feeding the kids. But as soon as I was done feeding them, I grabbed the laundry and I'm putting it away. One thing I do is I throw it on my bed. Of course, people are cutting the lawn. I'll tell you what I do in the voiceover because people are cutting the lawn. Let's go. No copyright music because we don't want a copyright claim. No, we don't. Let's go. This might be super shocking to some of you, but no, I don't normally get all dolled up like this to clean my house. I'm normally wearing a boxer shorts and a sports bra because mom life. I actually ended up getting dolled up today just to kind of get myself back in the groove. Unfortunately, I was told some pretty hurtful things about my postpartum body. It was from a stranger, someone that didn't actually know me, but it definitely hit me hard and burned me. Like, it went into my insecurities and I was feeling down about myself and the way my body was looking. And I didn't want to feel that way. I wanted to be back to my confident, happy self that's just comfortable in my body. So I did decide to get dolled up today for the first time in like 5 or 6 months. I did my makeup, I did do my hair, but I ended up throwing it up in a bun because mom life. and I just got dolled up and was feeling myself. I have worn this skirt to work, and every time I wear this skirt to work, I get so many compliments. I work in an office environment, but it is also customer service. All day long people compliment it, and I think it's really cute for like cleaning up. It's definitely not practical, I'll tell you that. For cleaning up, not practical at all for crouching and all that stuff, but it's super cute, and I feel like it's very old-fashioned vibes, which I absolutely love. So I did want to address that. No, I do not normally wear something like this all dolled up to clean my house. That would be ridiculous, but today it ended up that I wanted to get dolled up and I had to get the house cleaned. I saw this really funny meme that said laundry 30 minutes, drying 60 minutes, putting away 7 to 10 business days. So accurate, am I right? And the only way that I can get away from this whole forgetting my laundry or leaving it in a pile in the basket for days on end is I will take it out of the dryer as soon as I remember, but ideally I would take it out as soon as it's done. I bring it upstairs and I dump it on my bed. I know for some people that doesn't work because at the end of the night you'll end up just flinging it off your bed, and I totally get that. I know people sometimes do it on their kitchen table, or growing up my mom always threw our laundry on the couch. There were 10 of us in one house, so the laundry would end up all over the couch, and it was kind of expected that we fold it, and it was super funny because, let's be honest, we just sat on the laundry to watch TV. Like, we wouldn't fold it. Kids, am I right? But I like to throw it on my bed and then I do it immediately. Obviously, if the kids need something, I will quickly go do whatever they need, feed them, you know, whatever. I'll come right back and finish putting it away. So as you can see, I do have my little one in the background, just kind of hanging out while I do the laundry. This way, I just keep it all together, because if I didn't do this, it would just sit in the basket for days on end and stress me out. That would be the thing that's in my head, stressing me out for days on end. Not worth it. I would love a day where I do absolutely nothing, but I have this internal battle where it's like I did absolutely nothing today, I wasted my day, that is the day of my life I'm never gonna get back, yada yada yada. And though I think it's so important to take days to rest and relax, I never do that, but I really need to. I also feel like I need to get something done. That day has to have something that makes me feel productive. So I've come up with something. If I am feeling like doing absolutely nothing that day, I will at least put on a load of laundry. Maybe I don't need to fold it. I mean, I'm crazy, so yes, I fold it that day as soon as it's done. Otherwise, I won't fold it. Like, that is why I have to force myself to do it immediately, or it will not get done. I'm telling you, it will sit in the basket. So yes, I'm crazy. I do it the same day, but that's only because if I don't, it will not get done, I guarantee you. All that to say, if I'm feeling like doing nothing, I'm not feeling well, whatever, I will throw one load of laundry, whatever it is, towels, whatever's in there, and that's it. And I will feel like I've done something with my day. Now, most days, 99.9% of the time, I am doing a lot. Like I said before, I have a couple kids and I have just things to do around the house. On top of that, right now, I'm going absolutely crazy because we are moving. As if I haven't said it enough already in this video, we're moving, stressful, and there's a lot to do. But on the days where I feel like relaxing, trying to choose just one thing to tackle, a way I'm making sure I'm not getting too overwhelmed is each day I'm just giving myself one big task that I want to get done. And by big task, I mean more so something that isn't the normal, like put away the dishes, make dinner, make lunches. Those are normal things I have to do every day. But instead of me saying, okay, I need to clean the couch cushions, I need to clean the bed sheets, I need to mop the floor, I need to do, this whole list of things that becomes very overwhelming when you're taking care of a newborn as well as a toddler. It can just get a lot really quickly. But I give myself one task a day that is on top of my regular items. Maybe I do 5 things that day, but I give myself the minimum of 1. So today, I'm going to take off all of the couch cushions and clean them. And that is my task. Today I'm going to change the batteries in the smoke alarm. That is my task. Do that the day of. Trust me, you do not want to mess around with your smoke alarm, but I'm just giving you an example. All that to say, it makes my life a lot easier doing that and a lot more manageable, and then I actually get things done, because if I give myself this huge list of things I need to do, I am going to feel so defeated not doing it. I'm going to feel very unmotivated, and honestly, it's not going to get done. So this is the way that I'm able to motivate myself to keep going, is just giving myself one main task that I want to get done. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be cleaning. It could be anything, like, okay, today I need to book a doctor's appointment, or today I need to go pick up groceries. Whatever that task is, I try to almost schedule it in my head each day and break it down within the week or the month. And I know it sounds kind of silly, but it makes my life so much less chaotic with the 2 kids if I'm able to do that. My partner works a lot, so when he is home, he's tired, he's sleeping to catch up for work, if that makes sense. It is on me to take care of the children, do the housework, the homemaking, and I do enjoy doing those things, which is why I do it. But it is a lot, and I do need to definitely break my time up just to make the time management better, and so I don't get too overwhelmed.
Is that the love was made for me? Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize I'm so tired of love songs. Life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of.
My deep clean task of the day is going to be this oven. We are moving in 3 weeks, so I'm trying to tackle all of the deep cleaning day by day, little by little. So I'm choosing one deep clean item each day to really go into. That way, when it's time for us to actually move our stuff, I don't have to clean a whole bunch of stuff. I can just quickly kind of wipe things out. I'm sure the oven will need another deep clean when we do move out, but I do feel that it'll be a lot easier if I just get the gunk out now. There won't be as much buildup. So that's what I'm tackling today. I did have friends and family come over recently to help me clean, and I did have the oven cleaned a little bit, but as you can see, there's still some stuff. This tray underneath, thank goodness it's down there, because look at all the gunk on it from when I cooked chicken the other day. Like, absolutely crazy. All of that to say, it's time to get this oven scrubbed down. So let's see how much we can get off. I personally don't like cleaning with chemicals, so that is just my choice. The only place I really will is the bathroom, but the kitchen, I just prefer to avoid any harsh chemicals, I should say. So I wanted to try something new, and today I wanted to try the Dawn Power Wash Spray. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I feel like in the kitchen it would be perfect because it's getting off the grease and grime, which is kind of what it does. I swear by Dawn blue dish soap. Like, it is absolutely amazing. I have never found anything better. As much as I try, I've never have. So I highly suggest you try it out. But I wanted to try out this Dawn Power Wash Spray. It was $5 at Home Depot, and let me tell you, this is a game changer. I will always have this in my cleaning supplies now. Like, I cannot even explain how much stuff I've been able to clean. I have been able to clean a disgusting hood fan with like 30 years of buildup and grime on there, and it got it off. That's all I used, and a scrubber and a microfiber cloth. I can clean my bathroom with this. Like, I scrub my tub that gets the footprints, and you know how sometimes bathtubs get like that dirt residue along the side that you cannot get off for the life of you? Seriously, use Dawn dish soap. It gets it out. Just Dawn dish soap and a sponge, and oh my goodness. So I really wanted to go, I zoom in here and show you the bubbles kind of doing its job, getting off the gunk, and that is before me even wiping it down. Like, absolutely amazing. I didn't have to do as much scrubbing. All of that to say, no, this isn't sponsored. I just absolutely love Dawn spray in general and Dawn dish soap, but this Dawn Power Wash Spray is game changing. I highly suggest you get it, not just for your dishes, but for general cleaning around your house. Sorry, I got really passionate there, but I just absolutely love it, and I will never go back from this one. And $5, you can't beat that. Like, $5? Yes, please. You will see that there are some black spots that I couldn't quite get off. I didn't want to scratch the oven, so I'm sure I could get a scraper. I've seen those on TikTok, and really get into it with that pink stuff, I think they call it. But for today, I just wanted to try the Dawn Power Wash Spray like I was saying, and I just wanted to see how much I could get off. Maybe when I actually do the full move out clean, I will be scraping it off. Not too sure yet. Like I said, I really don't want to damage the appliances, but I do think it looks a lot better. And I have a video of me cleaning it, and I thought my oven was actually black. Like, I genuinely thought that was the color of the inside of my oven. I had no idea that it was this bluish gray, and oh my goodness, even in that video there that I just showed you, I cleaned it and it still was like, oh, it's just black. No, 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 no. Oh no, it is bluish gray. Absolutely shocked 6 years later to find that out. Kind of disgusting. Can you see right here how the grime and the grease is literally just melting off with all the suds and the bubbles from this power wash spray? Like, why did they not invent this sooner? Why was this not in my life before? I am so thankful. And it just wiped off with a paper towel. Like, absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, I'm just like so in awe of this stuff. You would think it would be expensive. No, $5. I'm in it for frugality, a bargain, and getting the job done when I don't have to sit there scrubbing for 10 hours. So this is my kind of cleaner. The final product, it isn't perfect. A lot of the black marks here I can't get off. I've tried for years, and I was able to get off like any of the stuff that was on here. So it's pretty good. The marks you see here is on the opposite side of the glass. I know apparently you're supposed to be able to pop this open. I don't know how. Don't really care that much, but it's done. Welcome to today's clean along with me. My name is Shea, and today I'm going to be cleaning around my house, doing my normal weekend clean, and throwing in a couple of extras in there. This is a new series I have come up with on my channel, and it is cleaning along with me. Whether you feel like just sitting there and enjoying the satisfying cleaning, or you feel like actually getting motivated and getting stuff done along with me, that would be awesome. I would absolutely love that. Grab that laundry that's sitting in the dryer, hasn't been folded for a while, you know, you've been procrastinating something, the junk drawer, those dishes in the dishwasher, whatever it is, feel free to tackle that task along with me today. Also, if you just feel like sitting there and just listening to some music, hearing me chat, and watching some satisfying cleaning before and after, stay tuned, stick around. This is the video for you. Don't be ashamed if you just want to sit there and watch. I hear you, I see you, don't worry, I do the same thing sometimes, but if you did want to get motivated and get going and cleaning on that task, then make sure to clean along with me. We did buy a high chair for our little one, so you will see me setting that up today. And let me tell you, when it comes to instructions and setting things up, I am not the gal for it. Like those IKEA instructions, for example, nope, nada. I need to buy the pre-made secondhand furniture, you know what I mean? That way it's already done. I mean, it's a discounted price, but it's already built, and that's the reason I get it. So thank goodness the high chair wasn't that hard. Most of the pieces were together, but I still had struggles. You know how it is. I don't know if you're like me, but I don't understand instructions. It can be word for word. Okay, and now let's try to fold it. And then to close it, you just go like, no, not like that. You go like, hey, why aren't you locked in? You just don't close it. You go like this. You know what, we should close it. We'll just leave it open. We're gonna move like this. Look, it's on wheels. And be like, bye, Noah.
Are those wheels locked?
No, but it's not fun if it's locked. I sterilized a bunch of my baby's items that we just bought, so I'm going to put that away, and then I have to put another load of things to sterilize. We don't have a dishwasher or anything, so it's just kind of like what we have. So we're going to do that. I also want to clean the sterilizer, like So I want to clean that as well. Unplug this bad boy. So you can see it's pretty gunky. I'm going to pour some water. Normally I just use water to clean it, and it does a pretty good job. Water and a cloth. My 2 bins. One is for babies, like feeding stuff, or I guess eating, and then the other one is for bottles. So I do keep my sterilized stuff in Ziploc baggies just to make our life a little easier. So I'm going to pop that in there to bring it upstairs for bedtime. My pump, and I'm just gonna fast forward the rest. So let's go. I always love watching clean with me's and things like that on YouTube when I am cleaning or cooking. This really motivates me to keep on going, and honestly this is just kind of what gets me pumped throughout the day. So that is my goal today, is to motivate you in any way possible to just do something for yourself. Maybe there's something you've been procrastinating, or you're feeling a little bit guilty about not doing the laundry, or maybe you're feeling guilty because you haven't had time to sit down and relax, and you need to relax. So whatever it is that you need to do today, that one thing in your head that you really don't want to do, whether it is just taking some me time, taking a bath, cleaning the kitchen, whatever it is that's stressing you on your mind, don't let it stress you out anymore. Not another day it's gonna stress you. We're gonna tackle that today. Something I do need to make sure I'm doing quite often is upkeeping my garden, and that includes my zucchini and squash plants. As you can see, they get this powdery mildew that just comes on. It's very common for this area and for these plants, and the best way to deal with it is actually cutting off those leaves. So I need to do that quite often, and that's what I'm doing today. Check it out. We have a zucchini for tomorrow morning. So good. Okay, this one has a lot of it on. Let's get rid of this one. Cutting off those diseased leaves, that way the fruit or vegetable can keep on growing and keep producing. So kind of tackling that while I'm cleaning the yard. And I find if I just do little things like this each and every day, it makes a huge difference in production of my fruits and vegetables in my yard. And just overall, I really do enjoy gardening. It's very calming for me and peaceful, and it's not really a chore to do that. I think we're gonna let this zucchini go for one more day, and then we're gonna pick it. Oh, there's another one growing back there. And then on this plant, oh, we also have one, 2 going. Tonight when the kids are in bed, I'm gonna throw all this away in the compost, but for now, we'll leave it. Once the baby goes to bed, I'm going to be throwing this in the wash because we bought a high chair today, but before we bought the high chair, this thing was used to feed her in, so it's just like nice and stained. We have a real life mess up in here today. My baby started eating and we're using the new high chair, but we have a nice big mess to clean up. I bought this brand new thing to try out. It's like a high chair and toy spray with no chemicals, so I want to try it out just to see how it does. Let's test this bad boy out. Clean, 10 out of 10 for the verdict on this spray. This is currently the state of my kitchen. It's not horrible, but I'm needing to make lunch soon, and it's going to need to be cleaned up so that I can make lunch. First thing we need to tackle are these dishes so we can add more to the rack. See what I'm saying? I think the thing that I'm most excited for in the new house is we're going to have a dishwasher. Oh my goodness. I grew up with 8 kids in the house, and for a majority of my life, we actually didn't have a dishwasher. Our dishwasher used to break so often that our parents just gave up on it, and so we would have to wash the dishes for 10 people every single day. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but when there's like all these pots and pans and casserole dishes to feed 10 people, it's a lot. It took a while, and you know what I mean when you're a kid. I never had a dishwasher really growing up, and then I moved out on my own, and I just never had a dishwasher when I've lived on my own either. I bought this place, no dishwasher, and so finally this place that we're moving into has a dishwasher. And I don't think you understand just how excited I am to finally have a dishwasher. We have it fully clean now and ready for lunchtime. I leave the door open in the summertime and so many flies come in, it drives me nuts. This is the bathroom. This is the dirty laundry, but when my partner comes home from work, he works in construction, so it's hard to tell with the dark flooring, but there is a lot of like cement and dirt. So the first step is it's stinky. I need to wash his work stuff because it smells just not nice in here. He's been wearing it all week, so time to wash his clothes. Oh, I just hit myself. Oh god, there's stuff everywhere. I'm gonna need to shake this out outside. I'm so glad I shook it out outside because all of that would have been on my floor. Like so much dust and dirt. Now I need to clean up out here. Not as much a priority. Let's throw the stuff in the washer. It all came out of those pockets, so I'm gonna shake out the rest of his stuff. Alrighty. You really gotta empty the pockets in this stuff. Otherwise you find a lot of gems. Even when I empty the pockets, I still find a lot of gems. Sometimes it's money. And I tell them it's my payment for doing laundry. Shake this outside. This floor is so dirty, I can feel it all sticking to my feet. And I'm just gonna track it all over the house probably. Oh, so good. It smells like clean laundry. Start. Let's go. I forgot to add detergent. Kind of important when you're trying to wash clothing to add some detergent. This is where we store his work stuff during the week. Just a laundry hamper. I'm just going to dump out this little cloth. And I added these scent ball things to make it smell better. It actually works pretty well. I'm so glad I added this liner. This is actually a shelf liner for like the kitchen. I'm going to need to sweep that up before someone complains out there, but you know. Okay, so I also have some microfiber cloths down there just to try to, you know, keep it easier to clean. Awesome, so that's good. I'll give it a little spray and wipe down the floors, and I need to clean the outside now too. The things I found in his pocket. Garbage, all garbage. The washer gets like really dusty and grimy. That's done, time to mop. Are so dirty. This isn't at all dangerous or anything. I did clean this about a month ago, but it is getting a little nasty in there, and I just figure I should clean it out now. That way it just makes my life easier when we do move. So let's clean the microwave. Even the top is just like, I mean, some of it is paint, but some of it is just dust. So let's clean it off. Look at that grime. Clean that off. My deep clean item of the day is my microwave. My mindset with this is if I'm keeping up with the deep cleaning, so the oven, you know, dusting, the vents, all of those things, all of the little tiny things that you can think of in the house, baseboards, you know, whatever. If I am keeping up with it and doing one deep clean item a day, then when it comes to actually moving out, it will just be a quick wipe down of each thing. Maybe there will be something like the oven, for example, that I'm going to need to scrub, but for the most part, I won't need to do another deep clean of the baseboards in 3 weeks. And then I will have a lot less to do when it comes to the actual move out clean. So in my mind, if I do one thing a day for the next, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it'll be a lot easier than trying to cram it all into 1 or 2 days with the kids with me running around everywhere. Like, let's be honest, that's not going to happen. And even if the kids weren't with me, that is a lot to take on, cleaning an entire house top to bottom, deep clean absolutely everything by yourself. Like, I don't know about you, but that is overwhelming as heck. Add 2 kids into the mix, it's just a mess, right? So that is my mindset with this deep clean thing. And even if you're not moving, to be honest with you, I wish I kept up with this normally. And in the new house, I will definitely be doing that. We are going to be renting, like I've mentioned. So I definitely want to keep up with the deep cleaning and the appliances and making sure they are staying in mint condition, making my life easier when we move out and just a lot nicer for the owners and the landlords because, it's their property. It's not my property. So for me, I don't really mind if I, don't clean my own microwave and stuff, but when it is someone else's, that is a different story in my opinion. And I do want to take care of their items. Thank you so much for joining me in my video today. Be sure to check out this video next. I also have my Instagram down below if you wanted to check it out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! This is the bathroom faucet that I have been using for the past 6 years. I've tried to add some caulking, cover up the mess, and my partner and I have gotten cut so many times with this metal. It is ridiculous, like little metal shards, not fun. We're trying to sell our house. This has to go. I am trying to do things on a budget. I'm also no plumber, so we're just trying to figure this out. I YouTubed it. Apparently it's actually not that hard, so we're going to try to do this. I picked up something off of Marketplace because faucets can be expensive, so let's see how well I do. I am so excited to lift this. Oh my gosh, I love satisfying things like this. Holy, this is nasty. I'm kind of excited to clean this up, but also like so gross. This is years and years and years of buildup, to be honest with you. I feel like these taps have just been there for a long time. Trying to take it off took a lot of willpower and force of 2 grown adults. So I'll tell you that. I had to scrape off all the caulking that I added on top to try to make it work for a couple more years. Here I'm fitting the new faucet that we got, and we will see how it goes. We ran into a problem. So this is the new faucet. This is in the sink so that people that are sleeping right now know not to use the sink. Hopefully they won't use it. The pieces that I had, I was just gonna reuse the connection bits. I don't know what to call them. But it was spraying everywhere and I was like, what the heck, it's on properly. Come to realize the tap that I got, so I bought this tap off of Facebook Marketplace, a new tap. It was like 10 bucks. Originally it's 80 bucks. If you didn't know, faucets like this, just faucets in general, can be very expensive. So I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace and it came with all the parts, but I guess the way that they sell these is you buy the connectors separately, and it's called like Quick Connect, and it's like a whole new thing. So obviously the old connections wouldn't work. I don't know what the heck it is actually supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot tomorrow with the girls and figure that out. All right, it's like 11 o'clock at night. We're gonna see if that works, but for now we don't have a faucet, but it actually doesn't look that bad. I replaced the tap. I attached it all. It took me hours. I had a lot of trouble changing the original one, and then I put a new one on, and the one that I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace, which was probably my fault for doing that, but it was new in box, and I guess someone had opened the box and messed with it a little bit, and I didn't realize. So after a couple hours of replacing it, it was the wrong thing, it leaked, so I had to rip it all out again and go to the store a couple times to get the proper parts, and then I just ended up biting the bullet, and instead of the $10 I paid on Marketplace, I literally paid $30 for this. That's it, not that bad. I know it's not the fanciest, most beautiful tap in the world, but it makes it look nicer than what was here before. All of that to say, something that should have taken maximum like an hour took at least 6+ hours to change. I have never cleaned this, okay? You see that bluish stuff? Pretty sure that is mold. It's just nasty in there, like not good. So we are going to need to give that a really good cleaning. Whoa, that already cleaned it so much. All that nasty blue is gone. Oh my goodness, that did a really good job. Let's see if I can show you with my flashlight. Okay, so a lot of the blue is gone. Now I'm going to take a little sponge toothbrush thing and scrub. Yes, it is an old Paw Patrol toothbrush. Using my handy dandy Paw Patrol toothbrush to scrub this down. Don't worry, I have hidden this from my daughter. She now has a different toothbrush, and I hope to goodness she doesn't mistake it. I really should cover it up with something so she doesn't think it's her old toothbrush. Ugh, so gross. So I stuck the toothbrush in a little further, and this is what came up. So clearly we gotta keep on scrubbing. I'm going in one more time with the baking soda and vinegar just to really make sure it all gets cleaned out. I don't know if it's really gross to show you this or not, so skip ahead 25 seconds if you're grossed out by like hair and stuff like that, okay? 25 seconds and skip now. Okay, I warned you. So I'm not even done yet, but inside the drain there is like a bunch of hair that I pulled out. It's all in there, that's just part of it, and there's a lot more, so I need to somehow get in there and pull the rest out. My little helper is with me now. She woke up, but the amount of stuff I pulled out of there is ridiculous. Oh, so much better. So clean, it's literally sparkling inside. Anyways, so it's good, it smells good, it's clean. My little helper is getting upset, so I'm going to have to put her in the baby carrier and carry on. Usually I will actually clean my bathroom each week when my toddler is in the bathtub. She's old enough to sit in there by herself. I'm in the room with her, but I can turn around and clean the bathroom while she's in there playing. So it's kind of nice. I'm able to actually get in there, get things cleaned, and almost multitask in a way because my toddler is getting clean. All that dirt is soaking up off her. I can rinse her off after I'm done cleaning, and the bathroom's able to get a scrub down. Now, it's been neglected a little bit. The faucet here got very, very dirty, and my daughter gets nosebleeds a lot. So there was like nose blood kind of everywhere on the faucet, and I had to clean that around. It was just a mess. And we need to tidy up a little bit. We are moving in a couple weeks when I'm filming this. I needed to get a deep clean done of the bathroom. That way when we do move out, the move out clean will be a lot easier if I've already done a good deep cleaning. So as you've seen, we've done the flooring, we've done the tap, we've done all the little renovations that need to be done, and now it's time for the big cleanup. So just scrubbing down absolutely everything, filling the soap dispenser. All you can possibly think of is getting done and scrubbed. I also needed to do a big declutter and organize of our bathroom. It has been absolutely crazy and chaotic with the move coming up and showings for our property and just the whole shebang. So let's organize and declutter a little bit and see what we can move around, what we can pack to get out of here, and make it just look a little more clean down here. I'm pretty ashamed to show this. So I've been told before that I'm not very relatable because my house is always clean. And I'm here to tell you, it's not always clean. There are a few places in my house that look like this. We are currently selling our house, so when we have a showing, everything goes in here. It's a bit of a mess. It's kind of chaos, but like in a way it's organized chaos. Like things are in the right bins. That big bin full of stuff you can see is stuff we use for the shower every day. So it's like our everyday shower stuff. And I just think there could be a better system for it at least. I'm hiding it in here because we did have a showing, so we couldn't have all of this stuff out and about for the prospective buyers to come by. But as I said, it is kind of organized chaos, but I would like to make it just a little bit more organized and a little less chaotic. I try to keep my videos 10 to 15 minutes long, and there actually is a reason for that. I personally get very overwhelmed and stressed if I have something in my head, a task I need to get done, or a list of tasks. Let's say it's laundry, dishes, something that really only takes 10 to 15 minutes, but I just put it off, I procrastinate it, and it adds a lot of unnecessary stress to my life. So what I started doing is filming and making these 10 to 15 minute videos. That way other people that have the similar outlook as me, where there's little things that are bothering them and stressing them out that really don't take that much time or effort, but you just kind of don't want to do it, like that laundry that's sitting in the pile or the dryer for days on end, possibly weeks without being folded. You know what I'm talking about, that one thing in your head, maybe it's multiple. I created this idea of getting it done along with me, cleaning along with me. So what I do personally when I'm cleaning is I will put on a YouTube video and I will literally just clean or cook or do whatever task I'm doing while watching the video. I find it really motivating and entertaining and honestly satisfying to do it. It doesn't feel as daunting because it's like I'm hanging out with someone. And the great thing about this, and the whole reason why I do a 10 to 15 minute video, is because this way you can put on the video, get that task done. When the video's over, you could totally stop If that's it, you only want to set out 10 to 15 minutes out of your day. Instead of sitting down and watching this video, you could get up, get something done, and then by the end of the day, you'll be happy knowing that that thing was done. You finally put away that laundry that's been sitting there for weeks. You cleaned up the dishes and emptied the dishwasher. Whatever it is, and that must feel so good. I know for me it does. So I really wanted to help others go through that, and that's kind of the point of this video. So when you put my videos on, you can definitely feel free to do that. That's why I add some music, a little bit of chatting. That way, if you're not just staring at your phone or your computer and instead you kind of have it propped up and you're cleaning, it's not a big deal. We're hanging out, we're cleaning, we're getting things done. We're getting rid of that unnecessary stress in our life that honestly none of us need. After the crazy year we had in 2020, like, let's just do our best to not stress about the little things because, you know, it's just not worth it. Like, life is beautiful. Let's just get things done. I don't know where I'm going with that, but all that to say, there's actually a reason why I do my 10 to 15 minute videos, and it's so that you can almost like set out that time, that chunk of time, and you can just say, okay, it's not that daunting. I am going to take 15 minutes to declutter my closet. Whatever I don't get done in that 15 minutes, put it away for another day. That's fine. And it's so much less intimidating, right? Just taking 15 minutes, not a huge deal. But if you look at your closet and say, oh my gosh, I have to declutter my closet, I have to do my dishes, like, no thank you, your mind is just gonna spiral, or at least mine does. It spirals of like, oh, this is gonna take so long, and then I put it off and put it off and put it off, which just causes more and more stress and frustration. So let's not have that. Let's get this done together, and then we can go to bed tonight feeling really accomplished and productive with our day. I have mentioned this in a video before, but if your task that you need to do is sit on your butt and watch a video because you don't stop moving around all day getting it done with the kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I seriously don't stop all day long, and I need to schedule 15 minutes to sit down and do absolutely nothing but stare at my phone, drinking a cup of coffee. So if that is what you need to do today, then you sit your butt down on your couch, on your bed, get comfy and cozy, and let's watch the satisfying, motivating cleaning up. That way when you get back up from your 15 minutes of watching this, you can be motivated to keep on going and get the things done that you need to get done today. As you can see, the tub was pretty dirty between my toddler and my construction working husband who is in the dirt and the ditches all day. My bathroom gets very, very muddy and dirty very quickly. This is like a weekly thing for me to scrub it down, and as you saw at the bottom of the tub under that mat, it is just like dirt and grime from my little one and my big one, and by that I mean my husband, not my child. All of that to say, this is like a normal thing. I know it looks gross, but I promise you I do this on a weekly basis, and this is just what happens in our family. The best thing I have found to get off those bathtub stains and grime and dirt, and honestly anything in the house, I use this to clean it, and that is the Dawn Power Wash Spray. I swear by this cleaning product, like, oh my goodness, it is $5 when I bought it at Home Depot. Absolutely amazing. It gets off all the grease. It's literally just dish soap, and I used to use the Blue Dawn dish soap, the regular one, to clean my tub because I found that was the best way to get off all those kind of stains that go around the tub. And this power wash spray is so much easier. It just foams up. You can leave it on for a couple minutes and it will kind of like degrease it and get out all the stuff. You will literally see it like dripping down, and then you just take a little scrubber and it's gone. So much easier than all of those like bathtub cleaners and crazy chemicals going on. I can just use some dish soap and it is so clean. You should give it a try.